Good morning, Chrissy and Lynn. Look, you guys, Tracy is in much pain. Let me mute this.
Yeah, Tracy is not doing good at all.
Yeah.
So,
So you don't get a song, but you got the pretty picture, Lynn.
yeah, I'm sorry. I don't sing. You don't
And
want to hear
look,
me sing.
before we started, I told Denise, I said, "Look at Lynn throwing out that donuts."
I said I want some.
Well, look, ladies, I got to say, I don't know what's going on, but I guess now that I can eat regular food, I've got this craving. I've done had like 3 BLTs last week. So now Kevin gets me BLTs and I'm able to eat them and then so I don't crave sweets as much. So, yeah.
Oh, I love BLTs. Ooh, that's one of my
I
favorite sandwiches.
I do want to I would have changed. I like that scripture because we kind of talked about that this morning. Always be prepared to give an answer to everybody that asks, um, while we're out here doing this, Lynn and Chrissy, we have to be willing to share, as they used to say, share the good news, share God's love. But all right, today, May 26th, cure for fear. I like the scripture. Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28. I like that.
I do too.
Um,
He
and
never leaves us. I know that.
oh, see, Lynn, the flowers Casey gave me. He just come home with flowers one day like that, and so I took a picture of them and I put them as my icon on Facebook. Well, they had this pretty. You know how you can find frames on Facebook. So I just happened to come across that frame and the colors are, just hit.
Mm-hmm.
So those flowers hit right with that background.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Um, I went on Pusa Studios last night to, they research stuff and I shared it on my page because there's so many people not getting notifications, people that are being unsubbed from different people. So I went on there and listened to that a little bit last night, and it's that's why when we get started, there's hardly nobody on, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. They're overrun, I guess, because of they need their real people back. Good morning, Monique. Good morning.
Hey, my Monique. That's my girl.
Look, Denise said I was all over the place this weekend,
She was. She was everywhere.
but
I said she
Saturday,
was on lives all over the place.
let me see. I think Friday I went on with Diana later Friday, but Saturday my bed just sunk in and it felt so good.
Yeah, she was just out. I don't know. She was
Yeah,
not doing life
I didn't
Saturday.
do anything, but Sunday I did with Sonia. That was fun, and I think I go back on with I don't know if I went on with Diana, and then I know I did yesterday.
You did
Uh,
yesterday. Saturday, you really didn't do
Oh,
much.
I didn't do nothing, but I did yesterday, and oh, Liz came on yesterday
Yes.
morning. So I sat in here yesterday morning on Liz's, and then I went on Diana's.
Hold on
Uh,
just a minute.
Lynn, my daughter loved. Oh, what? Oh, wow. So because of the delay. Oh man. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a delay between here and YouTube. And sometimes you guys will see me put my earbud in because if I have 5 people up here, mine starts kind of cutting out. You guys start seeing me pixelated or I freeze up. But I'll have my phone and I will have my earbud in and I'm hearing what you guys hear. So there's a bit of delay, but I want to hear what's being said, among the people on the panel. Oh, Lynn, I sent it out on the community. Anytime, well, did I? Yeah, anytime you don't see me, look on, go to mine and go to my community tab on YouTube. And if you do that, like LizzAnn was on, she did it. If you'll find us because if Traci hadn't have been with Ryan, she would have come live. And oh, you got timed out. Oh no, Chrissy. Oh, that's yeah, that's a bummer. I,
Sorry
I
about that, guys. Alvin just got up, so he was wanting to say something, so I had to mute me.
Lynn, going back to flowers, my daughter, before she, became who she is now, she loved flowers. And all it took for somebody, good morning, Michelle. Good morning. All it took for her to really melt is somebody, all she had to have is some flowers. She would bring, somebody bring her flowers, and that was like somebody gave her diamonds. She loved flowers.
Yeah.
And so she got to where she'd buy me flowers sometimes. But Casey's not, he wasn't much of a, just surprise his mama, but sometimes he does. Oh, Chrissy said she had to FaceTime her friend in Nevada so she could keep up because she was on the stream. Oh wow, Chrissy. That was
That's
kind of,
something.
yeah, that was kind of going really around the world to watch it.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Michelle.
Look, when everybody gets back to work, they'll be on their other networks. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
the
I'm
business one.
yes, I'm just saying with everybody kind of being home, everybody's not out there to work yet. A lot of people are, but not everybody. And then the kids, some of them are still having to go to school. So it's lagging down StreamYard and it's lagging down YouTube. Hey, YouTube. It took Sonya 3 times.
Oof, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, they kept saying this video does not comply with
Yeah,
YouTube
YouTube.
something. She
Mm-hmm.
hadn't got it started good yet. So, oh, Lynn said she got pink moonstone orchids for Mother's
Oh,
Day.
man.
I bet they are beautiful.
Oh, yeah, bet. Oh, man.
Creasy, there is still a delay.
Ooh.
There's a delay between YouTube and StreamYard. There's just
Yes,
a
there
delay.
is.
And sometimes on StreamYard, like if say I bid on something and then you bid on something, Chrissy, if you bid first on YouTube and I was second, with StreamYard sometimes will show the opposite. It's it doesn't sync, it syncs up better than a lot of stuff because 15 seconds that it's not perfect. But hey, I'm gonna tell you guys, I prayed when they said they're shutting down Google Hangouts. I cried. Casey just patted me on my back. I
Yeah.
boo-hooed. I said, but I can't lose this now, Casey. What in the world am I going to do if I can't do this in the mornings and see and be with
What,
all my
baby?
people? Oh, she said they look like cotton candy, baby blue and pink.
What's that? Hold on a minute. My dog wants out.
But yeah, you know, I'm just thankful that I'm still being able to come here with all of you guys. And this weekend, when Kevin would get busy, I would be able to um, still come on. So it this weekend, other than Saturday, was kind of busy, but I enjoyed it.
I'll
I
put my face back on in a minute.
All right. I am going to look that up so I can see what they look like, and I can screen share.
Yeah, please do so I can see what they look like.
All right. Let me make this bigger. All right. No, not that one. Oh, no, no, no. All right. Is that what they look like, Lynn?
Ooh.
Lynn, is that some of what they look like? Yeah, I love orchids too. I had one that lived for a long time. Good morning, Jennifer. Good
I just
morning.
can't.
A little lighter.
Hey, Jen. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Oh, those are beautiful.
They are. Makes me want to get
Oh,
some more. Makes me want to get some more. You guys might end up seeing,
orchids.
yeah, tomorrow. I might get me some orchids to have behind me.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the cat don't eat them. She's so weirdo.
Listen
Jennifer,
at you.
um, Tracy had to go back to bed. She is not feeling, as my grandmother used to say, up to snuff this morning. She is not
No,
feeling
she
well at
is
all.
not.
Oh, Westerly. All right, let me look at that.
Yesterday, what?
It keeps jumping.
I'll be right back.
All right. I feel weird this morning, you guys. I don't have all my sisters with me. All right, let me see what they look like. Oh, they're kind of pricey. Let me see. And also, oh, those are pretty. Um, yeah, prayers for Tracy, and anything is possible. Denise, her husband, which we always call him Mr. Chicken, he has yesterday he had some serious knee pain. So, keep him and Tracy, please, in your prayers. And we had a lot of people last week that needed prayers. And, that's what we're about. That is what we're about. And if anybody knows who Say Robbie is, today is his birthday. So happy birthday to Robbie. And then tomorrow is Casey's birthday. And he will be home waiting for his salmon patties and homemade biscuits. All right, let me see. Here is another. Uh, there's some more. There's some more orchids. So just all the colors and the shapes are beautiful. Oh, look at those. Those are real pretty. The green, I like the green. My grandmother she loved flowers. She would just leisurely go outside and she'd kind of talk to her flowers. Well, Chrissy, at least it won't shrivel up and die on you. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. And I'm so sorry you don't get this morning you don't get um a song. She is out sick this morning. She had to lay back down with a headache, real bad, just not feeling good. So yes, and I miss her. You guys, I miss her. Crazy. Oh, good, Beth. Beth Beth has a song in her heart this morning. That is great. Wonderful. Good morning, Tony. Good morning. Um, you guys, I just sit in there on my phone sometimes or sit in here and go through all of your artwork and it just calms my soul and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Um, that what
Shh,
you guys can do. It's just amazing. And look
for
now,
sure.
she's been doing her artwork like crazy. Um, she's been just putting it out there. She sure has. She did one of, she did a drawing of, the Cat in the Hat. And I
Yeah,
put on Facebook, I want that one.
Dr. Seuss.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she's doing real good watching videos and drawing
Scooby
things,
Doo.
and that puts her in her calm, happy place.
She does. She's awesome.
She is.
Her drawings are amazing. I love them.
And you're right, Christy. Yeah, Lynn, when Tracy's not up here, I feel like part of me's gone. But
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
but Denise is not chopped liver. Denise is
No,
not
but I
chopped
miss
liver.
Tracy too.
Yeah, we all have the things that we do and that we do special. I
Mm hmm.
think I think mine's just running my mouth, you guys. But
Run your mouth. That's what we
yes,
like.
yes. So my dad, if he was still alive, he'd say, "That doesn't surprise me. You never would shut up when you was a kid." So my dad was a smart mouth. Yeah. So even if she's not here, we still know what she sounds like because
yes, she does.
in my head I hear her singing to everybody.
Mm hmm.
Yeah. Good morning to Chrissy. Wait, say all right. Good morning to Chrissy, Jennifer, Grayscale, Pearl, Nene, Myra, and Beth. I don't know. See, I can't do it like she,
And all the others.
yeah, like she does. I can't.
That's her
Myra,
gift.
we were all over the place this weekend.
Hey,
Beth says,
Myra.
all right, Beth, let me see. Beth says, what do all of you collect? Anything odd? I don't know if this is odd or not. I mean, I don't know if this is odd. My dad's teeth and the claw I got that I finally wore Dwayne down and he sent it to me.
Yes, he did.
It's a good try, Darlene.
I'm trying to think. There's two things. I love my angels and I love my boxes. I do not know why I'm attracted to boxes, but I am. I
Monique
love
watered
boxes.
Monique watered it before she found out it was fake.
Don't feel bad, honey. I've thought
Okay,
about that too.
Monique collects painted tin cans. I used to save the tin cans to paint, but I finally had to purge them. Um,
Oh.
Cookie jars.
Mm-hmm.
I like chickens. Everything, I have chickens everywhere. Um, but the ones
Yeah,
I
she
like
does like
best,
her chickens.
yeah, the ones I like best are the kind of ugly ones.
Hey, Chris. How
Hey,
you
baby,
doing, sweetie?
did your mama have a did your mama have a good birthday?
He said she had a great birthday.
Ooh, Myra, I'm looking that up. Let me see what that is.
Ooh, that sounds pretty. I
All
know
right,
what hobnail is.
we are going to look it up. Ooh, beautiful. Let me screen share that.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Oh
I mean,
my
I know what
goodness.
hobnail is, but
Look at that glassware.
oh my goodness, beautiful.
Yes.
See, now I couldn't collect anything like that because my husband would be broke it all over the place. So there ain't
Oh,
even no use.
oh my goodness. My sister collected the pink. Then when she downsized, she kind of she sold a lot of it. I was shocked, but she started, had to downsize. Oh, Chrissy, I thought I was the only one.
She wants to get every dab of paint she can get out of those tubes.
Well, look. All right. My thing about that, Chrissy, is you can create art with the dried up paint tubes.
Yeah.
I was saving my whenever I dyed my hair and I'd use all the shampoo and conditioner out of them, squeeze as much as I could. I was setting them aside because I was going to paint over them and use them for a 3D image. But then I finally just threw them away. I thought I'm gonna dye my hair more. So
Hmm.
see, that's
Darlene just repurposes everything.
yeah. And there comes a time that you're like, I got to I got to throw some stuff away. Will I collect any more of that? Yes.
Hmm.
Am I going to eat any more of the French's onions that come in the dried onions that come in the little container you use for green bean casserole? I threw a bunch of those away. I was saving
Hmm.
them.
Yeah.
I was saving them for to
Oh,
put
yeah.
stuff in, and then I always write on it what it is. But I purged them. I hate to say how many times that I bought them and ate them like potato chips. I know you guys are
Nothing
doing.
wrong with that.
I know they're salty and I know they're greasy, but they dang sure are good.
There you go.
Monique, borderline hoarder. Look, Casey has made me purge. Right now, you guys, I have not done well, I've got 2 tubs down there, but still, I
Y'all,
haven't done my tubs. And
you can't even get in my closet.
that's as far as my hat got from Friday. You know, I should have put it up, but I didn't. But Casey comes home tomorrow, and I'd like to have something done. Yes, Chrissy, paint tubes are pretty. Yes, we can't help it. And it's funny, Monique, you said borderline hoarder. My friend Kimmy, her name on YouTube is borderline hoarderish, and that's Kimmy. That's what she goes by on here.
Uh-oh.
But hey there, Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, Monique. Let me see if I can pull up hers. Bruce, how you doing? I got to watch Bruce too paint. Right. Let me see if this is it. Yep. I will show you guys this beautiful young lady. Since it's public, this is our Kimmy. And that's what her channel name is. Borderline Hoarderish.
Oh.
Oh, she posted something 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
I'm
Look
going
at
to
that
have to.
key. I love that key.
Oh, and she looks like she was singing with somebody. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and check her out, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And look, hey Pat, good morning.
Hey, Pat. How you
Um,
doing?
now see, I got no notification that she was live, and that's ridiculous that I have the bell rung. That's ridiculous.
True.
Bruce, I'm not feeling that excitement this morning. I'm okay, I guess. Well, I hope by the time you get off here, you'll be really okay.
I'm doing better than I was yesterday. Thank you, Jesus. That headache is gone. Almost gone. Just hanging on a little bit. Mm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love keys too. And these are my oh, I got you, Myra. Myra was digging those pictures. So you guys, these are stuff that was sent to me. Little
That was
doodle
my fur baby.
things that I'll be able to use for
Said she heard uh, a fur baby. I said it was my fur baby.
um because Lynn loves keys, and I think we all do. And
Mm-hmm.
that's my house key is actually that. So yeah,
Looks like a skeleton key.
I got little bitty keys. I got a bag full of little keys to use. Got my gears to use for steampunk. Oh, okay. Okay, Vermont. I understand that too. You know.
Yeah. I did that this morning.
Oh, oh, that's pretty though. And ooh, um,
Y'all,
are
she's
those?
sitting here just oohing and awing.
I know. So Myra, are those really in your closet? Those are the ones that you really collected? So I think I got these off Wish. So these are different styles and different kind of keys. So yeah, I collect stuff like that, but they're for my art.
And yes, she does use them.
And of course the two things that oh, hey Amber, good morning, Amber and Matt. Amber,
Hey, Amber and
how
Matt.
is your foot doing? You guys, she had surgery last week to remove the glass that got sewn up. Oh yeah, and in my jar is also the two conductor thingies that Dwayne sent me that
Mm-hmm.
will go on a hat that I made. And I've got some more things coming from Wish as well.
Yeah.
Stuff that I'd ordered before I had money coming in. And this one's
It's,
cute. That could be earring. Look, that is. Look how cute. They're just little dingly dangly.
that is cute.
Yeah, there's like three of them on there. Oh, it's still hurting.
Bless your heart, sweetie. You might need to get them to check it.
Well,
If you
you know,
still, I know she had surgery, and I know it's rough on your foot. I get it,
oh, my
but
friend Gail is on. Good morning, Gail. She is on Facebook. Much love, Gail.
long as it's not red and it's not hot, you good.
Yeah.
Is the swelling come down?
Oh, okay. All right, Myra. I will not share that. Oh, it's sitting beside her. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh,
You
cool.
know, I would say set those pretties right out where you can see them too. That's why I like when I
Mm-hmm.
had all my jewelry jars out and the jewelry's just hanging out. But oh, Lynn, you just telling your daughter that I like the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad the swelling's better.
Well, Bruce, go do some painting and get in your happy place.
Oh, yeah. That's what you need, sweetheart.
Do some painting. Oh, Lynn, what did she say? Does she think? Oh my goodness!
Love you, Bruce. Big hug,
Yes,
sweetie.
Bruce. Bruce, do your painting and come back. You know I'm long winded. Come on back after you through.
For sure. Hang on.
Yeah.
I gotta get my fur baby back in.
I didn't really know so many people repurposed cereal boxes and made hats. But yeah, if you look it up on Pinterest, there's a lot of good ones out there, you guys. A lot of good ones. And I just didn't know people did that. Oh, Lynn. So your daughter doesn't realize sometimes when you're serious. Yes, Chrissy. Anytime any of us go live, we have to have a moderator in there because things can get out of hand if we don't. Well, Lynn, you'll have to just find one of the go back to where I wore it. I wore it not this Friday, but the Friday before. You'll have to show her that video when we all wore our Lucky Charms. Yeah, wasn't it, Denise?
Yeah, it
We
was.
wore our Lucky Charms shirts, and I wore my Lucky Charms
It's
hat.
on a Friday, wasn't it?
Yep,
It was on a Friday.
yep. Good morning, Leticia. Wait, Dwayne popped in?
Huh? Boy, he snuck in quick.
Oh, She said, "Good morning, Dwayne. Someone called her Dwayne in the chat last night.
Yeah.
I thanked them when they apologized." There he is.
Oh, well, hey, Dwayne.
Huh? Is it ever in hand in here? Look, you're gonna have me having those weird looks on my face. Yeah, weirder looks.
You do not look weird.
Look, I do get those looks when I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, you do.
Then I
With
get
your
closer
mouth
and
wide
closer
open.
and closer. Um, Amber, Miss Traci had to go back to bed. Um, she was feeling so bad. She just, as she says sometimes, she just can't human. So she just can't human today. Oh, I said it might get out of hand. Oh, look at my buddy. Hey, Killer Whale. Thank
Hey,
you.
Killer Whale.
Thank you. Where are
Woohoo.
you at? He's in the
Hey,
background.
Leticia.
Hey, Leticia. We love you. Thank you for stopping by. Well, you'll still be listening. I know you will.
True.
Um, yeah, Killer Whale's in the background.
Will do, Amber.
I'm reading, you guys. I'm reading.
I will
I
make
would
sure
tell her,
that
Amber
Tracy knows.
and Letitia. I'm trying to keep up. Okay. Um, yeah, Pearl Nini, you'll have to show. Yeah, there's this crazy woman that really does that. Um, I was on Diana's thing yesterday. I like wait, Chrissy, I like that that you showed yesterday. I love that box. I loved it.
Oh, man.
Loved it. Killer Whale, I wish it wasn't so late now. I used to love going into your stream. It was always
Well,
so
I
soothing.
missed everything yesterday, didn't I?
Yes, yes. Well, yeah, that's right. I was on Sandy's for a little bit too. Not up on the
Yeah,
panel, but
yeah.
um, yeah, you guys, Killer Whale, he'd have his scriptures going there, and um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, hearing you read scripture, hearing Myra reading scripture. I love that as much as when people hear my son reading it. But yeah, Killer Whale just has that easygoing voice.
Yes, he does.
Monique said she still hadn't made anything. She can't concentrate with her kiddos at home.
Well, I could understand that.
Yeah, my kiddo was home for 5 days. Keelan, he was home for 5 days. You
That
know,
was strange, wasn't it?
well, he took off Thursday and Friday because he took off one day for his birthday, and he
Right.
put in vacation for the other. And but you guys, I was like last night didn't want him to go back to work. I was having he didn't want to, and I was kind of having anxiety about him going back to work. That's why I had the nightmare, Denise.
I gotcha.
That's right.
That's where it came from.
I had a terrible dream about my husband last night. I did.
Listen, I need to pop out real quick because I've got to call the pharmacy and I'll come right back on. Okay? Love you.
Um, ooh, now you guys can see down through my kitchen. Yep, we need tile, but that's okay. Um, but anyway, yeah, I really thinking about him going back to work sometimes gives me anxiety in my chest because I really wish he could be home with me. And then I just had a terrible dream um that something happened to him, and it was awful. I was glad he woke me up when he did. Girl, look, no, Myra, don't worry about that, and don't let it get to you. Don't do it, because mm, that does that sometimes. But the numbers are acting crazy right now anyway. So if your numbers were about the same and you start doing something different, um, the whole algorithm will change. That's why I went on Pusa Studios last night to see what they thought of what was going on. Um, yeah, Lynn. Um, I've been having last week. I had way too many nightmares. Way too many. See, we're all having those issues with numbers. And look, why in the world, did I not see the Kimmy's notifications? I'm seeing notifications from people that I'm not even sub to. People I don't know who they are. So when their notification pops up, I'm like, wow, is that somebody I am sub to? And no, it's like it's showing me everybody else's videos, but not the ones I'm actually sub to. So I go up, I lose. Oh my gosh, you guys, I lost almost 20 in less than 28 days. And then I get, 5 or 10, then it goes down. No, yeah, it's a YouTube issue. And yesterday, Myra, I put on my Facebook, I shared Pusa Studios, and you can watch what they're talking about. And they give a place that you can comment on Twitter, or you can, actually send a message to YouTube asking them to explain it. Because, yeah, there's been times I've dropped 5 subs in one episode, and I'm like, did I, I first started was like, did I make that many people mad? But no, it's weird. It is totally weird. Yep. Monique, I remember mine, and it's it's kind of hard. Oh, wait, Anthony, wait. All right, you guys, I got to address Facebook. Anthony, yay. Anthony is Pittsburgh is on Facebook. Why are you on Facebook, Pittsburgh? And Eva, good morning, Eva, too. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Um, oh no. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Was it the Ben Gay episode? You talking to me? Or because look, that applies to me too. Oh my goodness. Kevin bought some Hot Wheels from Anthony, and I got a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt from somebody, and I cannot wait till it comes in, and I hope it fits, because I'm gonna have to look. Even if I have to look like, let me think what I'm saying, because I know Dwayne's still in here, so I got to pick and choose my words. Oh, even if It's even if I have to stretch it over and look like a busted can of biscuits. That's it. That sounds better than what I was going to say. You guys know the busted can of biscuits. When you hit it on the table and they just kind of in different places bulge out. But yes, I am going to put that shirt on, and if it looks indecent, then I know, Myra. I get myself in situations.
I'm
I
back.
don't know. Look, I still have Rowena in the background over there. The mannequin that has nothing on but a hat and a necklace. If I have to, I'll put that shirt on her. Denise, it was look. That's just like a mannequin in a window.
It doesn't bother me. What made me do that is thinking about LizzAnn.
LizzAnn, yes, LizzAnn, don't do that
LizzAnn's like,
again.
you need to put some clothes on that thing.
I mean, to me,
I'm like,
she's
it's a
beautiful.
mannequin. Yeah,
To me,
she
she's
is.
beautiful in that form. Hey, she does have a shirt on. That's a
Oh, good.
bodysuit. It's
Yeah, there you
stretchy,
go.
a
There you
bodysuit.
go. That's what.
But
There you go.
yes, if nothing else, I'll put that T-shirt on the mannequin and put it right beside me.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot about. I didn't think about that. Yay!
Look, I'm sitting here still looking at Myra's, trying to think. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know, Myra. I know now what you're talking about. Oh, I reminded him of that again, and he was like, "That wasn't funny." Oh, you guys, can you imagine living with me 34 years and me being just
Being you.
some of the
Hey.
things? MawMaw and Karen would laugh at me, my sister-in-law.
Uh
Um,
huh.
Look, you guys, that girl, this how spoiled. MawMaw had 3 boys. Then 10 years later, she finally got the girl. So you guys know that girl had to be spoiled.
Right. Mm-hmm.
When I met MawMaw, when I met Francis, Karen had just turned 15. And you know what she got for her 15th birthday?
There's no tellings.
A 1986 Camaro.
Oh, well.
She just had her driver's permit. She had just gotten the permit. I'm like, what? And you know, of course, Mama drove it until she got old enough, but still.
Well, hey.
Oh, well, congratulations, Monique. Congratulate. Yeah, Monique. Mama sure did spoil that girl.
Well, go, Mama.
She sure did. It
Go,
was black.
Monique.
It was a black Camaro, sure was. And I'm like, oh, this chick is so spoiled. And
Mm-hmm.
but she was sweet. Very modest. She was very modest. She was very sweet and a very, very outstanding teenager. Look, I don't like Camaros, you guys. I don't like having feel like I'm sitting on the ground. I just
Oh, there you go. Me either.
my ex-husband had a Trans Am, and I totaled it. Oh, Dwayne, finally back at work.
What did they pay me for? I can't remember.
Good
Dwayne.
morning, Elias. Good morning. Good morning, my good friend.
Hi, Elias. How you doing?
I'll never forget. Oh, Amber Gray, thank you, my love. Look at there. Thank
Oh,
you. Thank
you
you,
sweet
honey.
Amber.
Right before I divorced the first time, I totaled out my ex's. It was the one with the bird on the hood. So is that Firebird or Trans Am? Trans Am, I think.
Trans Am.
Yes, it was black and it had the bird on the top, and I totaled it out. And he said something about it. I said, "Well, I paid for it. I paid for it." So,
I'm
and I
okay
got
this morning.
whiplash. I got real bad case of whiplash,
Mm.
and so that happened May 31st because I had my daughter's first birthday, and then he walked out 2 weeks later on Father's Day. So best thing that ever happened to me because I met two.
Yes.
Whoop whoop. Best thing ever
Whoop
happened to me.
whoop.
Uh-uh.
Yes, sir.
Look, Dwayne, 3 strikes and you're out. When he walked out, that was the third time he was like, I'm getting my clothes and leaving. Third time. And then I come up here and talk to MawMaw because she's my best friend. She said, well, honey, are you sure that's what you want to do? I said, because I never really talked about it with her. I said, 3 strikes, you're out. This is the third time he's done that. She said, are you serious? I said, yes. And I told him if he ever done it again, there'd be divorce papers. So when he walked out that day, and I asked him, what he wanted out of the house. He wanted the TV. I mean, he chose the TV, but not our daughter, you guys. No joke. He wanted the TV and not our daughter, which really, really hurt. Um,
Yes.
but still, yeah, the next day I went and filed for divorce. And then Kiva moved home, you guys.
No.
Keithan moved home. I mean, he had just met me. Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm not, hey, babe. I mean, it was like, hey, where's your mom? And I met his girlfriend or his fiance. And next thing I know, Keithan moved home. And when my husband walked out, um, I didn't go out with nobody. Nobody. There was there was Keithan right in front of me. And I loved his parents before I loved him.
You want
Mm.
under here?
Elias, my husband, bought $63 worth of
Hot Wheels.
yes. He
Well, now
said,
your shirt was in that too, right?
no, it was not.
Oh my
No. I'm
goodness.
like, baby,
You
really?
gonna have to. He'll have to build a shelf so you can put all these Hot Wheels on it. You'll be had a truck around there somewhere. Out in the shop. He'll be racing his Hot Wheels.
Oh, my first car was a 1960 something Plymouth Fury. I think it was a Plymouth Fury. Somebody did a new paint job on it, so it's pretty cool. It was an old car, and I liked it. Oh, see, Lynn says she married her best friend's husband's brother, so your best friend's brother-in-law. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Monique. No, I am very. I was very blessed, very blessed. And you guys might think I'm crazy, but I promise I'm not. I dreamed of Kevin before I met him. So it was really weird because I did
That
not
ain't
feel right.
crazy.
Yeah, I did not feel right having a dream, being married to somebody, having a dream. And in the dream, I loved that person so much. Well, it made me, when I woke up, it made me feel uneasy because I'm like, why would I dream of somebody else? Because I was very much committed to my marriage, very much. But yes, then I met Kevin, and you know how sometimes you guys have deja vu, and there was something that happened, and it really hit me. This has happened
Bye,
before.
Amber. Love you, sweetheart.
Oh, okay, baby, I love you. You guys, I'm telling her I love her, and she's 2 streets over.
That's
Wait, yeah,
okay.
no, 1 street over. You guys, she said 1 street over. Yeah,
That's all
Monique.
right. We love
Um,
her.
and I dreamed of both my babies before I had them, and it was, you know, they say some will dream dreams and some will have visions. So um, not every dream comes true, but
That's true.
I I do kind of try to self analyze my dreams sometimes, and sometimes it's just that you're in stress. You're just in stress. But yeah,
Yeah, I always dreamed I'd be a mom, and
Elias,
I could see my kids,
before you
but I
had
couldn't
children,
see. Yeah, but I couldn't see their faces.
yeah,
That was a crazy thing. I could see me with a baby, but I didn't know. I did. I never saw the face.
Yeah. Well, Casey, I did. I dreamed I had a fat little, the fat, cutest little baby boy with blonde hair. And sure enough, that's how he was. And I woke up smelling baby powder. And so I told Kevin, I said,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get me a kid. I gotta get me one of the test things.
Yeah, I
And I
knew I
did.
was pregnant.
Yeah.
It's like I dreamed, and I was like, I'm pregnant. I know I am. And it was
Elias,
just a dream. But yeah, I
Elias,
was.
I have those dreams of running away from. I have dreams of running away from people and things like that. And you know, I know I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a social worker. I'm not nothing like that. I'm just you with age, you learn from the past what things have meant. And sometimes it's just that it's a bad situation that we feel and we're trying to run away from it. Oh yeah, Lynn. I hope some dreams don't come true too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Monique, I like that. Oh, you was kidding. Elias, don't do me that way. Make me make me psychoanalyze you. I wanted it in order. I graduated, I got a job in the cotton mill, I got married, and a baby. All that's what I wanted for my life. And that was not what he wanted. And he, like I told I was on Diana's, and I said, all of us on that panel, I don't think Diana's been married before, but we had all been married before. And I said, yeah, I was number two wife, and now he's on number five. But and then I was Keevan's number two wife. I've never been a number one wife. I've been the number two wife. So yeah, I've been number two wife, but that's okay too because Keevan, sometimes they want to compare you to the first one. And my first husband, they talked about how mean his first wife was.
Oh, crap.
And I plainly told him one day, you just think the first one was something else. You
Okay.
you you come get our baby one time and let her be
What do
talked
you want?
talked to ugly. I'll tear this trailer apart. I told him that, but he never did bother to come get our baby. But yeah, I told him he just thought his first wife was something else. So yeah, I was feisty in the day, you guys, very feisty. I was like my mom.
Not
I
you,
try to
darling.
learn to keep my feisty down. I try to, the Monique, you knew he was kidding. Look, Elias, you a mess,
Well,
but that's fine.
I'm a first wife, and he's a first husband, and they ain't gonna be no more.
So you're part of the First Wives Club. I love that
Yes.
movie. Did you see that movie?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah, that
loved
was a
it.
cool movie.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
There were some
yeah,
good actors and actresses on that movie.
but that's okay. I'll be number two wife. That's okay. But
And
I'm
that's
the last
okay.
one.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there you go. But, you know, Evan and I've
Oh,
been married 42 years.
so Lynn's been single for 22. Look, I wish I had my
Mm-mm.
grandkids around. Um, I just, I'm taking life as the way God has put it in front of me.
Yep.
And that's so Dwayne's a second wife. He's a second husband. I keep forgetting but that Heather was that you're,
Married before.
yeah. Oh yeah, I love Thelma and Louise too.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that was a good movie.
Elias, yeah. When the kids leave home, that bothered me with my daughter. Mm. Well, she lived in our house across the street, so it wasn't like she moved out. But when she moved from there with a big argument, and I didn't get to see my grandson for like 5 months. That's kind of a pattern with her, even before she had her surgery. Everything's not because of what happened with the surgery. So she's done
Yeah,
that before. I went about 5 months without seeing my grandson, my grandbaby. Um, and so, yeah, um, that really, really hit hard. But then Casey, when he moved out, oh, Elias, but it's so much peaceful now and less cleaning. Yeah, I understand that because my daughter, oof, my daughter will come in and it's like
oh,
hurricane. But yeah, and when he was 18 and he moved out, he moved in with his sister, which he was there all the time anyway, and he was working. And he called me. I was on the way to my rheumatologist and I get a phone call. And he said, Mom, I'm moving such and such. I said, What? What are you moving? What are you doing? Well, Mom, I'm moving in with Tiffany. I said, You're calling to tell me this? You're just moving while I'm not even home? And he said, Well, Mom, you knew I was there all the time anyway. I said, But that you're just gonna do it while I'm not home? And then he said, Well, I'm gonna come back in there. I'm kind of emotional. And then he said, I'm gonna come back and get the TV. I said, What TV? My
me
whole
too,
voice
man.
changed. I said, What TV? Well, the TV is in my room. I said, Oh no, you ain't. That TV does not go nowhere. I said, That's my TV. Mom, how you gonna be that way? I said, Because I'm just that way. I said, that TV has to stay here. That's the living room TV. So anyway, I was glad when he come back home. I was.
Yeah, I know you were. I'm like,
Good morning, John. Good
I
morning.
don't know how I would act if I had. Mm,
All right.
mm.
Bless you, Chrissy. Go on over there and help Bruce out.
Love you,
Bruce
Chrissy.
Bruce is doing
Have a
art
good one,
therapy.
sweetheart.
Art
Yep.
therapy.
Mm-hmm.
John, I
Hey,
got tickled.
Sonia.
Good morning, Sonia.
Hey, sweetheart. Good evening.
Yeah, good day.
Good day.
John, I got tickled at Kendall last night. It, oh, she was showing all her little auction things, and he
Yeah.
finally said, "Okay," And then he got on. He got to talking, and she said, "Okay," but I'm staying on the camera. I'm like, "Oh goodness,
She's a mess.
John." When she
She's
grow,
she's a cutie, but she a mess.
John, when she grows up, I'm just gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
when that girl grows up and she gets married, her husband is in for it
Yeah.
because she just has her mind set. I can see her on the 7 o'clock news. She is not camera shy
No, she's not.
and tickles me to pieces. Tickles me. If you guys have not been to Elias's channel or anybody on here, you need to. You need to. And John's Dad's Vintage Garage. You guys, I'll never forget about the first time I was watching him and he come across some seashells and stuff, and I just said, he said, I don't know who'd want these. We've been gathering them for forever. And I said, Well, I would like those. Sent me a big old box and some extra stuff in them, paintbrushes and all kind of stuff.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness, you gonna have a ball with that.
so John was, one of the really first people in resale besides Dwayne that I started meeting, and you find out that, oh my gosh, there's so many giving people out there, people that are always jumps right there to help you and do for you. And it's like, there are great people out there.
There are some awesome people out there.
Oh, Elias. Yeah, I know you being for real for that. Um, I just, oh, my daughter's just my
Mm-hmm.
daughter. I'm just trying to think how to explain her outside of what's going on with her now. But she was always a strong woman. She, um, she's just a strong woman, and she just grew up not want. She wasn't going to have any man tell her what to do, and she's kind of,
Strong-willed.
yeah, she was sort of that way. I think she was like my sister in Florida, you know. And also she saw that I did what my husband said, and she couldn't stand that. As a teenager,
Yeah.
Mom, why can't you just go to Walmart without calling Daddy and asking if you can go? That's crazy. So, yeah, I was, you guys, I was what do you,
Submissive.
submissive way down, and it made Tiffany very, mm-mm. Oh, Dwayne says his daughter's a handful. Is it the girls?
No. No. Uh-uh.
Sometimes,
My
Monique.
oldest son, my oldest son was extremely strong-willed. And oh my gosh. I told his wife, I said, honey, he will love you so hard and so good, but he's also very strong willed. And that's the hard part.
Um,
So be prepared. And
I
bless
did.
her heart, she was just this little. I mean, she does. She is a strong woman too, but she's. I don't know how to put it. She's soft. She's strong, but she's soft and smart. Good gracious,
See.
she's very, very intelligent.
That's what the grief counselor told me with my brother when I had to go to him right before I come out of work, because my brother, I could not deal with my brother's diagnosis, stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and only had, um, when he found out, they said 2 3 months at the top. So our place of business, our place of work, you could go to a grief counselor. So I took advantage of it. And I was also going
Yeah, it's a
through
good idea.
things with my daughter.
Mm.
And so that was a good time to have somebody to talk to. And I thought he told me I was weak. And I looked at, I said, did you say I'm weak? He said, oh, no, ma'am. Weak does not describe you. He said, you are the strongest woman for what you have been through in your life that I ever get through here. And I said, well, thank you. And I've been crying. I said, I don't feel strong. He said, but you are. But yes, Lynn,
Yeah,
I was not only submissive, I was controlled. I was used to that. I was used to my dad being that way. And when I first met Kevin, he was that way. So yes, um, he was. We have a whole different relationship now.
it does.
Oh,
And I
Elias.
mean,
Oh, Elias.
my son, my strong willed son, is a lot like me. He's a very loving, caring person. But when he needs to be, look out. That's why I never fought when I was younger. I knew what I was capable of, and it scared me, so I would not fight.
Yeah. Um, I didn't want to be like my mom. I grew up with that. And my first husband, I kind of went off on him. He was 6'6". I went off on him a few times. I won't lie. Um,
Well, get me some
and
coffee.
and then with Kevin, I wanted to approach my life different, and I got into church again,
Just got to
and
put you down a minute.
I did a lot of praying and leaving it alone, and just going at my life with my children, and then with Kevin like that. And I don't know if I was a person that I when I hit 45, if I had been that person when me and Kevin first got together, we probably wouldn't have stayed together. But God knew what, and He let me see a glimpse of it. He let me see the man underneath what Kevin was going through at the time, and He let me see the man he is now. So I would not change anything. And then there were two girls to make me stronger, laugh out loud. Yeah, Elias is in a house full of, he's just been around nothing but girls and women. Yes, Sonia, thank you. And a lot of people, a lot of my daughter's friends, well, one of them in particular, well, I wouldn't have no man telling me I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. And so, Tiffany got in her head, well, Mom, so and so, they don't have nobody telling them what to do. I said, uh-huh. And she's been married how many times? Not that being married multiple times means anything, but I'm just saying, just because my husband drove over the road did not mean that he was not the head of my household. I told her, I am not a single mom. Your dad's the head of the household, and that was something she really never could grip. That he was the head of the household. He was it's God, my husband, my children. Yes, see, Monique. Well, Elias, quite a few men come in. We've had 4 this morning. Lies. Okay, we got this settled. Yeah, we had different men come in. Well, we Tony, which is grayscale, and Dwayne, and you, and Killer Whale, and Bruce. So, what we do and John, I'm sorry, John, I almost missed you. But what we do in the morning is not just um not what we do in the morning. It is to help people that are um people, that are stuck at home. Everybody can't go to work, and we all have different needs. We all have different disabilities, but hey, when we're in here, we're regular. We're regular, we're normal, we can put our disabilities behind us for a little bit, our pains and our aches and our loneliness. Oh my goodness, yeah, mothership, Dwayne. We know who rules the roost. But Dwayne, hearing that interview that time, that Heather, gave on her bipolar and all that kind of stuff, it gave us all a glimpse into yours and her life. Then you come on the next time and you gave the flip side of what it was like. And it takes, everybody says you're supposed to be 50-50 in a marriage. No, because sometimes you're having to give more for a while than you're receiving. Sometimes you might give 60% at that time, and sometimes you might be to where you can't give anything to it. And that's when a
Very
spouse
true.
picks up. They pick up that. It's so when you hear somebody say marriage is 50-50, it's not really. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it isn't.
I'm sorry, Dwayne. I
It's not.
I did not mean to give I say that about Heather. Um,
And they let you say that? Yep.
yeah, well, Sonia, you have to be strong because look at all the stuff that you have. You know, you basically have a farm in your yard and a house full. Good morning, Darlene B. Good
Hey, darling
morning.
B. It's good to see you, sweetheart.
Um, um, I talked about the interview that did. Yeah, okay. Heather did, then you did on what it was like living with Heather. Um,
Yes. That was some awesome.
and
That was really good.
yes, and I was never diagnosed with that, but I knew to a point. I knew to a point after Casey was diagnosed, and I remember when I was younger, I could what nannies, they called flying off the handle. That's what they called it back then. Now
Yeah.
they call it bipolar, but flying off the handle was what they called it when I was growing up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you were 12 or 13 and you flew off the handle and threw dishes everywhere like I did one time, yeah, that handle come back. So I was very much had my very lows. But if it were not for Christ and me going to church, it would have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I can
Tanya.
remember getting very upset with my mom. I mean, I never would. I go in my bedroom and I just rake
Oh,
everything off the dresser. Everything.
you
Hey,
guys,
Kevin.
I heard this, and I thought it might have been some M&Ms. That was crushed. I thought
But
that
yeah.
man was bringing me some candy, you guys.
Hey, you said you
If,
haven't been wanting much sweets.
if I know, but it's
He's
always
been bringing you
welcome.
BLTs.
Yeah, but it's always welcome. I
But
sit here and
yeah,
nibble on some M&Ms.
you got a good one for
I
sure.
do. He was
You do.
raised right.
Just like you, Darlene. God showed me a part of Alvin. I seen I seen him in a, that I knew he could be, he would be. Didn't know it'd take all these years, but I knew it was there. And I knew God meant for him to be my husband. Y'all, I had an argument with God when he first told me that. I said, "You crazy? No, 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 no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No, no, no." But yeah, but we were really good friends to begin with, so that was a great thing. And as you get older, and with health issues, both of us, you learn you learn a different your relationship changes,
Yep,
and it's
it
really
does.
good. It's the best that it has ever been, and it is wonderful. It is the greatest thing in the world for me. As y'all see, Alvin never leaves without kissing me goodbye. He kind of gets up in the morning. He came over and he kissed me good morning. He just, even though a lot of times we don't sit in the same room, but we don't like watching the same stuff, but also Alvin is hard to hear, you know. So if I get loud, I apologize. It's just a habit from having to talk to him because the man don't wear his hearing aids. Second thing he said hearing aids he got that he don't use. Oh well, but it just it's our relationship is so good. It's more than I could ever dream it could be. And we just had to learn how to love in a different way.
Yeah.
It's not the physical, you know, love making stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not that, it's different.
You
But it
have
is
to
love
have them.
making. We still have our love passionate times with each other. It's just different.
Um,
It's not the same. It's our passion now is when we were able to sit down and talk to each other and discuss things and just be with each other.
yeah.
That's our passion now. That's how it is. You know, just
That's
sit
what.
close to each other, and or I'll go sit on his lap and he'll rock me for a little bit. Just stuff like that. It is so sweet
You
and
have
so
to
kind.
be the person's best friend. Yes,
Yes,
Pearline,
you
best
do.
friend. Um, Diana, Brianna,
Hey Diana.
girl,
I'm sorry,
I
baby.
enjoy being on your panel. I have enjoyed you including me, and I want to thank you. And you guys, she
Hey,
starts back to college today,
whoa, Diana.
so
Yeah, go ahead in your PJs, girl.
yep.
Nobody
And
cares.
good luck on that college. But I have enjoyed
Yes.
being on your panel. It's it's so it's funny the way you worded it. We're old. Well, us old ladies still rock, but we don't wear diapers. Whoop whoop.
There you go. Oh, y'all, I do have a praise report.
Let me hear.
My my grandson, just graduated from high school. He got accepted in college. He starts in August. He will go to the Liberty campus here, so that'll save some money because he can still live at home. Um, Everything is paid for except his books. That whole, and then after he gets all his core classes, the stuff that he needs, he will be going to Mercer. He's going to be
Good,
an attorney.
good. I might have
He's
to call on
got,
them.
yeah, he's going to.
Good morning,
So I
Scott
was excited.
Jacobs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the what we call. Let me say Jesus and coffee in the morning. You know,
Yes.
here's your coffee, babe. No, I don't have sweetener in here. I don't sweeten mine.
Well, it's okay if you come on in your pajamas,
I'll be right back. I can
Diana.
go. I can go sweeten it for him.
It ain't like we ain't never been in PJs before. Most
Oh,
of us are.
oh, you guys get. Oh my
I've come in
gosh.
here in my PJs many a time.
Oh my.
Hey, it's like, love me for who I am, not for what you see all the time. Because you're like, Dana, you're a whole lot more than just your PJs and all that good stuff, honey. It's all that that's inside of you that comes out that is the best thing in life. You show people who you are, and that's an awesome thing, and I enjoy that. I like people who are real. Oh, Sonia, do you ever sleep, honey? I don't think she ever goes to sleep. Bless her heart.
I love you too.
She worries me. I love you too.
Denise said she loves you too. Okay. Be right back, you guys. I locked the door.
And I really mean it. Really, really do. Y'all just, I hope all of you know how much I care about you and how much I love you because I truly do. Y'all are such a blessing to me. And I thank you. I thank you for the love that you show me all the time. You're always, you make me feel good. I'm happy in here. This is my happy place, is with all of y'all. It
Mine too.
really is. And I'm so happy.
Mine too. You know,
It is.
I spent too much time in my bedroom when I first came out of work, and
Oh, bless your heart.
it helps when you meet like-minded people and that understand what it feels like.
It does. It's just it's one of those things.
Yes, Diana.
If you never been through it, or if you're not going through it, you don't know what it is. You can't wrap your head around. You really can't, and I understand that.
What?
You know, but there's a lot of things. I'm open to anybody. I'm telling you, just I'm just built that way. I can't. I'm glad God made me that way.
Me too. Um, my my best friend in high school, bless her. I know I tell this story, but she's a bookworm, real quiet, and at lunch she'd just be sitting by herself. Yes, Diana, jump on up here. Diana,
Yeah, come
jump
on.
on up here before she starts her college this morning. And you can still
In
be in
your
your PJs.
pajamas, it's
I've seen your
fine.
PJs.
Hop on in here.
But yeah, I still remember the first day that
PJs and all.
we were in assembly or something, and she was a bookworm. She was in a lot of my classes, and she's real quiet. One day, I just popped up almost in her face, and I said, "What you reading?" And she told me, I said, "Grab the book." And I said, "No." I said, "We're not going to read. We're going to talk." So and she told me, I said,
Hey,
Hey, girl.
"Good
I'm in my
morning."
see. I'm in my pajamas. Can you see?
Well,
Well, you
hey,
got some pretty pajamas. All I can tell you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Beautiful lady.
she has beautiful pajamas. I've done seen her pajamas.
Good morning.
Yeah. I'm like, got,
Oh,
usually I've
wait a
got
minute.
my flannels on and, yeah. Uh huh. I don't have pretty pajamas like that.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Come on.
I can.
Okay,
All
good. I turned off my YouTube, so I'm good. I'm good. Yep, I'm in
All
my
right.
pajamas,
You
buried
gonna go
under
out?
college work. It's amazing. I went back to college at age 62, and it's really, really hard work. And the classes just
Go
all
ahead.
up this morning.
Go ahead, Pritch. Go. It's all right. It's not raining. Oh, sorry.
You know,
I
I
felt it
used to
in my
love
nose.
when my daughter went to Southern Union Community College. It was right. I think it was right before she got pregnant with my granddaughter. But we would she would call me because she was taking psychology, and she would call me, "Mom, we got this to do. I got this paper to do," and we would discuss what was on in class. And I loved it. And she said, "Mom, you are such a great help." And no, I didn't do college. It's just like life lessons. Some
Right.
some things, if you pick up on people's mannerisms, if you are a watcher, and if you just have that part of you have the gift of discernment of somebody, you
Yeah.
kind of pick up on the different psychological things. And so I loved it. I loved it. I didn't go to college, but I loved when she did because
Mhm.
yes.
And you know what, Norgus? It's never too late. Look at me, 62 years old. After 40 years of being out, I went back, and it was amazing because I had to take all the entrance tests. They had to find my high school transcripts. They couldn't find them because the school had gotten rid of all the high school
Wow.
transcripts. And I mean, it was quite a journey. But I'm loving it. But right now, when they first open up all the classes, it's just like a mountain. You see this mountain, and you think, oh my gosh, how am I going to climb it? So, but every semester I do that. So,
I
because
think a friend of mine started back at 50, and
hmm
she did online courses and stuff, and she got her degree. And I'm so proud of her because, we were working full time,
yeah,
and then she was doing her online courses. And then she got out of the conferencing center. There's a lot of people
yeah,
that I worked with. They were in college, while they worked. One had a master's,
Go
but
ahead. I'm sorry.
her degree was in hospital administration. That's kind of hard to get because you don't go straight out of college into being a hospital administrator. She
No.
had to work, just at such a lower level of pay that, she got more pay at the conferencing center.
Right.
I had two of my aunts went to nursing school
Thank you for jumping in, Scott.
in their
Nice
late
to meet you.
50s.
Bye, Scott.
In their late 50s. I mean, like 58, 59. One of them may have been 60. But they started working. They were both nurses.
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Right. The only other college student that's older than me is an 80-year-old woman going to college to be a nurse. That's it. I'm the next oldest.
The most amazing thing I saw was when they said the oldest graduate ever. I think she was 90 years old, still had all of her mental faculties, and she walked across that stage. I was like in awe. I mean, I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know I was clapping. I had seen it, and I'm just clapping away. It was something on the news about it. Just like she could hear me and see me, I was clapping.
So see, Diana, just like on what you talked about on your live yesterday, everybody has different thoughts and stuff. Hey, Wanda.
Right. We're all gifted differently.
Hey, Wanda.
Yeah.
Good morning. Yeah, and it's amazing because people just think if somebody reaches the age of 80, MawMaw, now that she's on YouTube and she's interacting every day, she got to interacting like she does, and then she got on YouTube. Now she does her own shows, and now she's back.
I'll be right
drawing.
back.
All right, now she's back drawing, sitting there watching and drawing and doing stuff like that. It's helped sharpen her.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there was a time that they said she had the onset of dementia, and there was times that she could not remember stuff, or it had gotten real bad. But the more, like you said, the more you use it, if you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Oh, absolutely. College has really, really changed me. I mean, my life was more relaxed beforehand, and now I'm kind of on a schedule. But I love it. I feel like I'm learning something new every day. And, I'm out there with 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds and, maybe a couple 40-year-olds. But you know what? I love it. I love, you don't have to go to college to learn. You can take a cooking class. You can teach yourself. There's so many ways to learn. I just happened to decide to go back to college, and I got a scholarship. But you know what? I could have done so many other things too that would have been equal to that. So, you just have to find what works for you. It may not be college. It may be something else. It may be joining a gym, or it may be painting a painting, or whatever it is that you want to do. You've got to find what works for you.
And it's this.
Yeah.
It was starting this, and I was like, I can't do that, and I told my son, what in the world am I going to talk about? What am I going to do? And it opened it up.
Every day, and you do so amazing. You have one of the most amazing channels, and you make people feel at home, and they come here every morning. They know where to come. They have their coffee. They're sitting in their pajamas, and they're loving it, and you inspire people. And a lot of people probably build their life around your channel because it's, in some cases, it may be all they have, their only connection to the outside world.
Well, thank you, because I know you wouldn't say it if you didn't mean it.
Right.
But I done figured that out about you.
That's right. You may be their only connection. You may be their only source. You may be what they, live for. And all of our channels are different. We all have something different. That's why I don't like to see people in competition, because there is no competition when you're authentic. When you are authentic, There is no competition. I got to do a video. Thank you. You inspired another one. Write it down. You just inspired another one. Oh my gosh.
Funny.
I get more inspiration from your channel than anywhere to do my videos. That is perfect. I got to write it down.
It's funny. I didn't know that. And there'd be times I'd come off of mine and I'd see yours on. I'm like, you go, girl. I was just talking about that. And I did not know.
When you are authentic, you do not have to compete. Oh my gosh. If I don't write that down, please remember that. Please remember that for me, Norgus. I'm going to do a video later today in the midst of my homework. But yeah, when you are authentic, you don't have to compete. So your channel is authentic and you don't have to compete. And there are people specifically designed for your channel. And every channel has specific people. The problem is you see people go, oh, they're taking someone from me. They're not taking anybody from you, because if your channel is right for them, they'll be there.
And the thing, that's what I say, when somebody says, oh, where's so-and-so now? I don't see them. Well, they got their channel. They've got their thing going.
Right.
And their things is one thing and mine is another. And Wanda, I am so sorry. Wanda had hernia surgery. And so far, she said it is the worst surgery that she's been through.
It does
Wanda,
get pretty bad.
You are in my, I write down the prayers. I've got you written down and prayers for you. Oh, Wanda, go back. She went live and I wasn't even there for MawMaw's. And
Yes, she did.
And hey, good morning, Perla. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Willow.
But yeah, everybody wanted to, they love MawMaw. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey,
I'm so glad, Rhonda, I got back in touch with you. We were all on Pusa Studios last night, and I was really wanting to know what was going on with losing, not getting notifications and losing subs and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Super Dave.
You know what, Norgus? Do you know that
Super Dave?
One of the things, the live streams that you have been in with me, they don't get posted to my channel until the next day. So no one sees them. And then that's when I get all the replays. So most of the views come later because people are not getting the notifications for some crazy reason. And I think it has to do with the fact that I do recordeds more than I do lives. So they don't promote my lives the way they do my recordeds. And but I get all the views within 24 hours. So we may get maybe 150 when we're on there, but we'll get another 200 by the next day.
Dwayne says, I don't love MawMaw. She is mean and puts me in the corner, and I'm highlighting that so she can see that.
Dwayne's telling a story.
Hey, Super Dave.
Hey, Super Dave. Welcome.
Hey, Super Dave.
Super Dave. We love Super Dave. Do you know that he was actually my first guest ever on StreamYard? And he didn't come on with his, he came on just with like a picture or something like that. But he was my first guest, right, Super Dave? You gotta have Dave
fantastic.
Good morning, Denise. Anything is possible. Well,
hey, Denise.
He invited me on the panel, Diana. And I'm like, well, I'm in bed. He said, well, okay. I love to hear him say Norgisar. Okay, Norgisar. I love the way he talks. But you know what I did? I jumped on there anyway. Diana. And he was like, yeah, Norgisar, you are in bed. But, I just let people know. I'm just want you guys to know that what you see here is exactly, I'm still the same person as you'll see in the morning.
Channel, and I think it's so important for you to get yourself out there so people see you, and like on the panels, like you come on my channel, and even though we may not initially see it, but within the next 24 hours people watch the video and then they come to your channel, and you have an amazing channel and people need what you give. And so you just need to get out there on all these different, I know it takes a lot of work, but get out there on all these different panels so people can see you and they will come. You build it and they will come.
Well, thank you. I went on Jason Billette, I think. He will pull up your video and critique
Yes.
and tell you what you need to change.
Yeah.
Well, I was in there and I'm like, he pulled up the video, the intro video, and I put, oh no, all caps. I said, not that one.
But you know what, Norgus, let me tell you something. I've been up 4.5 months, as you know, and I'm at over 6K. And I have to tell you this, everything I've done was wrong. Everything I did was wrong. And if you go to the experts, and they'll tell you that I put out too many videos. I do both lives and videos on my channel, which is wrong. I do, everything I do is wrong, but it got me over 6K. So sometimes, you don't have to do everything right. Just be yourself, be your authentic self. And that's what
goodness.
And that's what he said, so he watched one of the Crazy Hat Friday, when it intro, and he told me, he said, don't change a thing.
Don't change a thing.
He said, that's you. He
Right.
said, you're not like anybody. You do you. He said, there's nothing I can tell you to do.
Oh, that's another video. You do you. I know it. No, I know people have said that, but I'm going to do a video called "You Be You." You inspired me again. Inspired me again. You be you.
You have to. You just,
Rhonda, I put down.
You gotta be who you are all the time.
You're right, Denise. You're right.
Rhonda, I put you down and your son. I put you guys down on the prayer.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad to see you back, Rhonda. So glad.
Hey, Norgus, I'm going to have to go. I got to get back into the college work, and I may or may not be going live today, but I will let you know so that if hopefully you can come on. And Denise, you're always welcome to come on my live. I would love to have you. And so
I know, sweetie. I just was in bad shape yesterday.
Well, you're always welcome to come on, Denise. And, I'm likely going to be in my pajamas unless I get out there for a run. So I'll be doing lives from my pajamas every day now.
Hey.
Love you so much. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love
Bye-bye.
you. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Rhonda, I'm so happy to see you back.
Pieces.
So happy to see you back. And I'm so sorry. Okay, he went into, his blood sugar was over 1,000.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, Rhonda.
Who?
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh.
The highest I've ever heard of anybody's was when LizzAnn, when her granddaughter, hers shot up. I'd never heard of anybody's being that high. Whose mom is in the hospital lost. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm going to write that down. You guys, let me put this up, because with all of our silliness, with all of our talk of everything around the world,
prayers.
We are still.
Requests. Always.
Is that her name? Is that the person's name on YouTube? Oh my goodness.
Selena broke foot in 3 places. Oh, that hurts. Selena needs to go on there too.
Oh my goodness. So Selena broke her. Selena
broke her foot in 3 places. Oh.
And Junk Dauber.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you don't never know whether if it's a flu
or what it is.
Yep. See, with us living in the South, we don't know if it's allergies or
Very true.
Because our well, you know what, Monique, I did not know I clicked on that. So thank you. Don't deny God and don't deny yourself. See, I did not
Amen.
even see, my hand did a thing of its own. I was just reading and didn't even realize. But that's
That
good.
was a good one.
Um,
Anybody else got any prayer
that's right.
needs or any praise reports? We take them both
Oh yeah.
because we can do that.
And Willow, I found out you went live on a live stream. Anytime you
Yes,
want to
she
come up,
did.
you just come up here.
Twice, 2 or 3 times I've seen her.
Oh, okay.
See,
He
I
is
got her talked into it.
he's nearly 80, so he's going to see a doctor today and be tested for the CV. But yeah, our allergies here will shut me down. They
You are
will
not
give me
kidding.
migraines. Now today I haven't had to take Benadryl, but I had a headache so bad. What day was it, Denise? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, you were having one yesterday.
And I went ahead and took my Benadryl. And once I took my Benadryl, if it goes away, then it's from allergies. Good deal, yes, ma'am.
Mine just wasn't given yesterday. I mean, I was stuffed up and I could not get anything that, most time I can take my allergy meds and my nose sprays and I'm good. It just wouldn't break it up yesterday. It was just too much.
Willow, why can't I find you on YouTube?
It's like right before the
I mean,
rain.
why can't I find you on Facebook? Hey, Hetty, good morning. Yes, I do feel better, Hetty. I sure do. Much better. And we have a lot of prayer requests this morning. You know, this is the second time I've seen that somebody has
Do
passed.
Facebook Messenger. You got Willow on Facebook? She does it through Messenger. You can send it to her there.
I know, and I'm trying to remember, Willow, what your real name is. Look, you know. Shoot me a message, Willow.
Hey, Hetty.
But yeah,
Sonia.
There we go. But Robbie, save Robbie. Today is his birthday, you guys. But
Yes, it is.
he had a friend that had an alcohol related wreck. I'm trying to pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose how you pray.
Yeah.
But so they left, I guess, and went to their dad, and he's 70. So when they turned themselves in, they took the 70-year-old.
Man.
They took the 70-year-old father, put him in jail too. So bless his heart. Willow.
Yeah. There she is. I'm glad we finally talked her into coming.
I'm just waiting for my photo to come up.
Yeah, we waiting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the weird green blob is.
Come out and cut and jump back in. Jump in, jump out. Lynn.
Working on figuring it out here.
That's okay.
I'm still a newbie.
We'll wait on you, honey. You know we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's a first.
Beautiful Willow.
Yeah, Lynn, I'm putting that down.
More like scary Willow.
You are not scary.
You haven't seen me in the morning.
Come on.
Hair standing on the end, looking like mad scientist.
Girl, you ain't got nothing on me.
Monique,
brain fart.
Monique, that is a real thing. There
There
you
she
go. Hey,
is.
Willow.
Hey, Willow.
I put a little piece of paper over my camera thing.
Yeah.
I don't want no peepers. And
Will
brain
Monique,
fart, got
for
to take
sure.
that off. So you were looking at a post-it note.
How cool.
Monique, a lot of people would think, well, just don't spend money. No.
Not that
Sometimes
easy.
when people get depressed or whatever, yes, they'll spend, yes, they will do that.
Yep, it happens.
Oh, no.
I had a friend of mine, I would go and clean her house. Then she got me started, well, I painted murals and then I would go and clean her house. But she would have clothes with still had price tags on them. And her boys, they would have clothes still with price tags on them. That was a thing that some of us eat, some of us do other things when we're depressed. And I used to try to figure out why in the world does she do that? Buy stuff and never wears it. So Monique, Casey would do it, and he would because it excited him when the UPS man would come or he had packages dropped off. Different
That's
people
his
do
happy place endorphins.
yeah, yeah. So different people do different things. And I'm supposed to be painting, but right now I got the canvas on my easel, but it's turned around. I'm not turning around. That's a LizzAnn thing. Not turn around until
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I can figure it out.
Beautiful cat.
This is
Beautiful.
Sable Lynn. She's my lap kitty.
Oh. She's beautiful.
She's about 5.5 now. She's a rescue out of the park here.
Nothing wrong with that. She's beautiful.
You gonna
So
look that way?
everybody out there is losing subscribers, and you can't figure out why. Go to
Everybody's
my Facebook.
losing subscribers.
Yeah, go to my Facebook. And I shared it from last night, and they will, go and listen to how they explain it, because sometimes YouTube don't like when they get everybody stirred up, and but you can't get answers unless you go out there and really ask questions. Lynn says, yes, watching jewelry auctions can cost you money you may not have spent otherwise. That is so true, because you're in your own house. It's sort of like how people got addicted to the home shopping network.
Oh, yeah. That was big time in the beginning.
Well, they still have it. And I'm like,
my mama was addicted to that stuff.
Yeah, apparently there's like a bunch of channels now. I don't know. There's like a block in my TV channel lineup package or whatever. And
yeah, it's gonna pop right up there.
and I look at them.
I've never watched them. They just.
I have before, and that's usually what they're on late at night, and people can't sleep, and people that can't get out. They would spend money on things they really didn't need. But I look at them now, and I'm like, you guys ain't got nothing on so and so. The jewelry you're showing ain't nothing like what we're seeing. So
yeah,
now we're seeing quality jewelry and stuff, and you know who has quality and you know who doesn't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you learn who to buy from, who not to, what to watch for.
Long.
A cat fuzzy on my eyeball here. Oh joy.
Well, honey, I got dog hair everywhere, so.
Monique says, and you have afterpay. Now, I don't know what afterpay is. Oh, that's for where you, okay. She said that's the
Oh
invention of
yeah,
the devil.
Basically, it's credit.
You
yeah,
can buy
exactly.
whatever you want without paying until the bills come in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you buy and pay later. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to take a credit card away from my husband once or twice. Said, "Give it to me, or I'll take it when he's asleep." I just, you got my credit card? Yep, sure do.
Mom used to stop on that every once in a while. This would have been back in the 90s.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not. I mean, it's
And
not a big deal anymore. But now he can take it, no big deal, because he's smart.
well, I mean, on these home shopping network things,
Yes.
Mom would stop there every once in a while. And, oh, what about this? What about that? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, well, I can tell you right now, this is going to burn stuff. It's a weird shape and it'd be painful to use or, stuff like that. I
Now,
found a good cane, a
I'm,
walking cane, but that's
I'm
it.
trying to think what I bought and set up payments on, but
It's Tatum. I mean, it's Tatum. Stop.
whatever it was that I bought, um, it was it was useful. And I forget now. It might have been a set of dishes, set of pots and pans, or something like that that I needed.
Yeah. Um, what is that? Publishers Clearinghouse. They send you packets in the mail
Yeah.
Yeah.
and have offerings. I ordered a couple things that Mom wanted from that, um, and paid on it, however many payments to get it for. And she'd use the stuff once or twice and then poof, well, I don't like it. So,
Um, Anything
I'm
is possible. Yes, I love Fat Man Flipper. Not only he doesn't only just sell stuff. He's very insightful and helpful to people because he called me at home when I asked if he would um, to talk with me about my daughter and her addiction. So this is somebody I, wasn't really close, but when he put it out there about he's tired of all of his friends in the um,
He's coming.
resale community,
Come pay him some
bickering,
attention, Tatum.
bickering and complaining, about one another. So he said, "Hey, everybody, let's just get along. Let's just get along. Everybody, let's just get along and stop bickering among ourselves." But he said, if I can ever help anybody, and he got telling where he'd been in life, and so yeah, um, so yeah, when he did that, I contacted him, and he really helped me. Is that okay? But
Yes, that's Alvin and Tatum.
yeah, he talked to
morning,
me.
Alvin. Morning, Tatum.
He talked to me about addiction and what is rock bottom for different people. And I mean, I was just crying. I'm crying my eyes out. And I'm like, well, isn't this, and this? That would be my rock bottom? He said, everybody has their own rock bottom. He said, it's not the same for everybody. So, he's very insightful. He's very his mom is wonderful too, you guys. And so not only he doesn't just do videos to sell, um, so you have to put something out there too to help people, and that's what he is into. He wants to help people, and he helped me. Not saying that everything is okay now with my daughter, because it's not, but at least I'm waiting. I don't know what her rock bottom will be, but I'm just waiting patiently as a mom to be here when it happens. If that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, Darlene.
It
I
does.
I've got a
I,
brother that's addicted to drugs as well, so I get it.
I never would have I mean, in a million years, if you would have told me that, I would have said, oh no, not mine. Monique, my sister, done that too. You guys, I know I'm sitting here fiddling with my keyboard. Something got my keyboard now. My keys aren't going to work right. But my sister used to hide clothes. Thank you, Hetty. Yes, prayers always, and for Casey too. It's a hard month for him. Monique, my sister, used to buy stuff, even though she worked. She would hide things in the closet. So my brother-in-law wouldn't know that she had bought more clothes.
I know. I didn't spend much money anyway, but when I did buy something, I'd usually stick it in a closet. Then when I got ready to wear it, I put it, well, that looks nice on you. Where'd you get that? Oh, it's been hanging in my closet. I just
Uh,
ain't wore it.
I had reminded Casey that, Kevin, I said, this is the closer to his birthday. It's always, instead of where he used to be over the top, he'd start on, I think, the last day of April, telling all of us what he wanted for his birthday of May 27th.
I got some
But,
Flonase if you need it.
but for
Okay.
3 years in a row, he's lost people. My nephew was one. My nephew was first. And then a year later, his best friend Timmy, that was homeless and crashed here for a while, and all of us just loved him to death. It was him. And then last year, it was his friend that did our tattoos. It just hit me out of nowhere. I was,
Mm-hmm.
so Casey, kind of in May, gets very depressed, and instead of being the closer to his birthday, he just gets very, very closed off. And I have to remember sometimes, and even said, well, what's he depressed about? I don't understand. Um, Everybody does not understand bipolar. They don't understand if you're not
Mm-mm.
medicated for it when the lows are real low. It's not just something I could go in there, knock on his door and say, hey, you need to get over this. It's not that. You're right, Monique. It is a chemical imbalance.
It
Um,
is.
Lynn, it's my sister's in Florida, her son. He was, I think, 24, and he just couldn't take life anymore. So he did the same thing my oldest brother did. And my sister, I don't see how she managed. But God sent her a husband. He sent her a best friend. It's her third husband, but this will be her last. I got to see the sunshine in her face again, if that makes sense. Because after losing her
Hey,
baby, because she
you.
had two sons,
Hey,
after
you.
losing him and in such a tragic way, it really, really, I could see it on her face. I did not see her happy again until she met her husband. And so it's just May used to be a happy time. Kevin's birthday was Wednesday. Casey's is tomorrow. My daughter's is the 31st.
Goodness, that's a lot of birthdays piled up.
It is, and when the pool was
One right
open,
on top of the other.
we'd cook out, grill out, and celebrate the May birthdays. And that's what we would do. And then in October, it was mine. 2 days later, my grandson's, and 3 days later than mine was my cousin. So we would have the end of the pool season get together.
Oh yeah, birthdays usually are spent at my dad's pools. That's where everybody do their birthday parties for the kids. Everybody gets to go swimming.
Oh yeah, they can go swimming out if they want to. I'm not going in the Black Lagoon.
The frog pond.
The frog pond.
I'm gonna sure enough take. I wish I could have got pictures of the frogs, but they're kind of fast. And Bailey always whimpers at them because they don't stay there long enough for her to see them. She gets right at the edge of the pool and whimpers. Monique, you're right. We have to have somebody that stands with us at our worst times. We have to. And
Yeah.
That's
but
cute. A dog depressed about not being able to see a frog.
Yes, just stand there and whimper like you don't want to play with me. Just like this morning, she kept whimpering beside me, and because I reset my clock, and she was making that sound, and it was because, good morning, LizzAnn, where you at? Good morning, Josie. Good morning.
Morning,
Hey,
LizzAnn.
Joe. Liz.
Morning,
But
Josie.
Liz been asleep, probably.
but yeah, she was whimpering. I was saying, "Shut up!" And it was because the cat was up on this thing eating because her food's way up high. And I guess Bailey wanted to play with her.
More like Bailey probably wanted to eat with her because he wanted the food.
No, I'm gonna tell you, Fat Cat eats her food. Fat Cat eats Bailey's, and if Bailey's out of water, she will go over there and scratch in the water dish. And I'm like, you've got water. Let me mute. Where's my mute? Where's my
Is
mute?
overslept.
Good morning, Jennifer on Facebook. I was talking about you earlier about you going back to college at your age and you got your degree. Very proud of you, by the way.
Morning,
Because
Judy.
Yes. Awesome.
good morning, Judy. Good
Hey,
morning.
Judy.
But Jennifer, she is 63 years old and she went back to college. So she said if she could do it, anybody can. And I told her about you. So you talk people up, I'm telling you. But
Yep.
But yeah, Fat Cat eats Bailey's and drinks Bailey's water, eats Bailey's food.
That's hilarious.
Well, all four of mine eat out the same bowls and drink out of the same bowl.
Look,
We've got
Sonia.
3 feeding stations for the 5 cats.
Sonia, if there's a
I don't
baby
have no
here,
cats. I just got 4 dogs.
Fat Cat would probably try to eat the baby. I mean, she
Try
Well,
to
we
eat
had
the
a sound
baby.
effect on the deck here the other night. Had 2 cats, stray ones in the park that decided to hook up on one of my chairs on the deck. And yeah, was freaking the cats in the house out. I mean, they were like, somebody's murdering somebody out there, Mom. And I got a water bottle, flipped the light on, that startled them, and then I reached out and did a spray of water back and forth and scattered them. It's like, get a room. Not on my deck.
Yeah, you got enough cats.
Josie,
Yeah.
Diana said the oldest that she knew, what did she say, 80? That got her nursing degree, Denise? Yeah, 80 years old and graduated and got their nursing degree.
And my aunts did
cool,
it too. Yeah. Josie, awesome.
I just couldn't have. I just my 30s was all about, the kids, and I did work, but I kind of had to work around their schedules.
Well, when I was 36, that is when my doctor said, you are going to apply for disability, whether you like it or not. And I did, and 11 weeks later, I was approved and was put on disability. And so when I was 36, that's where my world turned.
Well, see,
You were very fortunate to be able to get it that quick.
oh yeah, it took me
Oh God, yeah,
5 long years.
yeah.
5
I
long
was
years.
astounded. The letter showed up on a Saturday. I didn't believe it was real.
I think
I
I
had to
had
I
wait.
bet not.
I think I had too much documentation, really. I think I had, so they were able to pick and choose. You know, they said I
Yeah,
look good this day. My blood work showed that I had no um, whatever rheumatoid causes in the blood. Not inflammation. No inflammation shown in the blood work. So they took, they picked and chose what they wanted to deny me. And I really believe that. I believe there was just really too much for them to pick and choose. But that's okay, because through that depression, I found um, YouTube. Well, Casey started his, and then from that, this happened, and this has been wonderful. This is
Mm.
exactly. This is
they had
exactly.
me. They put me under review a couple of years ago,
Oh
and
yeah,
they said we need new documentation. And I'm like, of what? And they're like, well, whatever you got going on with your health. And I was like, okay, you asked for it. And I hammered them
yeah,
the
and
day that they cleared it. And it was about a year and a half. The day they cleared it, they had no less than 6 inches of paper from tests, scans,
yeah,
blood work, appointments, specialists, all that. I hammered them. I covered everything from a pimple in a hair follicle right on down to, a speck on a toe.
yeah.
I covered
They
everything.
said anytime between 4 and 7 years that they can review. So
Well,
anytime
they
I
said
do,
they'd look at me again 18 months when they approved me, but 12 years later, they finally decided to go after me.
so
I just
that's
Mm.
hammered them.
why I'm telling, whenever I talk to my doctor, I tell him exactly what's going on. I
Oh
I
yeah,
tell him
you
exactly.
better.
Yeah, you
What?
know, my legs still go numb, my feet still go numb. You're right, Joe. Joe says she's blessed to still be able to work at 79. I mean,
Yeah, I wish, because I loved working.
I do
I
too.
loved work.
And I do this most Monday through Fridays, and sometimes, well, oh my goodness, sometimes it might be 4 hours, and Casey will ease in and say, "Mom, you need to get off and stretch. You're not going to be able to walk when you get up." So, sometimes I sit here and I can't be still, and my back does hurt, and my feet go to sleep or tingle. So, one person could say, well, if you do that, you could be sitting at work somewhere. But I have you guys, if I can't think of a word, a simple word, somebody in the chat or somebody on the panel is going to tell me what that word is. And
Yeah,
if I was working
and
from
that's the
home,
thing.
yeah, if I was working from home and I'm on the phone with somebody and I can't think and it's being recorded and I can't think of a word and I lose that job, then I'd have to find another job.
Yeah, you're having one of those days where your mind keeps swirling and you just can't keep focus. That ain't going to get what they want done.
Yeah. I mean, there's days I'll sit here and we kind of make a joke, but it's kind of not funny, especially if I'm in public somewhere talking to somebody I know and I've known for years and I can't remember their name. And then on here sometimes, that's why Lizz, I would just look. I get this look like I'm trying to process the name. And then I'll finally say, the woman down there. And I know everybody laughs, but it really, I have to laugh
Yeah, I
at
know.
myself sometimes, but
I
it's
know.
embarrassing.
I do it too.
Yeah.
Just a
So,
word or a name will elude me, and
but
rolling your eyes in the back of your head and all that. It don't help.
but how in the world? Kevin was watching Midway, the old movie, because of course yesterday was Veterans Day.
Yeah, I know the movie. Dad watched it a lot.
Yeah. So, how in the world did some old man just walk into the scene and out of the Hal Holbrook? I'm like, oh, that's Hal Holbrook. Wow, look. And then I looked at my husband. I said, I can't remember regular people's name. Where did that name just pluck out from?
Oh, I've done that. Yeah. I mean, you almost blow your own hair back.
I'm like, yeah, where did that name come from? Yes, Elias, my cousin, she has blood clots that's in her family on her mom's side, and she gets blood clots so bad that her left leg, they can no longer do anything to it. Scar tissue has built up over the years. They cannot do anything about it. So she's not supposed to fly, not supposed to ride for too long, and she does the best
Not
she
even supposed
can.
to drive into higher altitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's more susceptible to altitude sickness, and she'd be more susceptible if she goes into too high of an altitude of throwing a clot.
Judy Medley, how in the world did you think MawMaw got up early? She's stirring around in there. I hear her. No, MawMaw stays up late and stays up.
She's like me. She's about going to bed about that time, not waking up.
Yeah, she's a night owl.
Hoot, hoot. Yeah, that's me.
MawMaw. Judy said, why aren't you up? She said, I've been up. MawMaw, I'm making faces.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get Alvin and Tatum sit.
I'm making faces.
Gotta run to the store.
When you said you get up early or you've been up.
MawMaw don't get up early.
You've been awake. I did hear you in there. So I do have to say you've been awake for a little while. So darn, if I was talking about you.
Yeah, that's Callie.
That's my boy right there.
Kitty.
This is my boy right here.
And she walks in front too.
That's my special needs child right here.
Yeah, Callie, she's 18 now.
Oh, cool.
MawMaw,
that's awesome that you've had her that long.
Everyone's live streams.
Yeah, our Chihuahua is, our oldest one is 14.
Well, she could be older than that. She was full grown when she came to me, but that's how long we've had her.
Well, Sonia, when Sonia, I was on with her,
she could be in her 20s.
Her cat just decides, I think I'll just sit here and clean myself in front of everybody with legs sticking up.
Oh, yeah. You're liable to get that. I got 5 cats, so.
Sonia, we all do that, honey. When you have kids, you get to the point where you're calling them you're doing roll call trying to get to the right child's name. I've done that many times.
I mean, my grandson got tickled at me when I was trying to think of Abriana's name one time, and I said, Bradley, no, Abriana. And my grandson started laughing at me so bad. MawMaw, Dwayne said he does not love you. That you're mean to him.
Y'all getting ready to leave? All right. Hold on just a minute, guys.
Yeah, I got a blackout here for a sec, too.
So, yay. They 2 of them started school this morning. That's good, Sonia. Lynn, I was always bad about calling. I still do sometimes. Calling Casey, Ronnie, which was my brother 2 years younger than me. I would call him that. And oh, my goodness, it'd make Casey, he'd get off with Casey. because you know, my brother had some. I don't even know what the scale was. I really don't. I don't know what the term for what he had mentally, because he was no, he was never going to get nothing checked out, and I was a crazy one. That's what they all said. That's what him and mom said. I was a crazy one because I got help with um mine, and I just don't. Oh, the highest bipolar would have been him. But anyway, I'd say Ron Casey, you know, so and my mom would always call me Irene. And I'd say, who? And then she'd say, Irene Darlene. Yep, Mama, Judy hears you in the background. Judy hears you in your bedroom.
Morning, Mama.
Willow said, morning, Mama. Willow jumped on my panel.
Yeah, I actually jumped on Sandy's couple times.
It gets
Thinking of
easier, don't
somebody
it,
else.
Willow? It gets
Huh?
easier. It gets easier once you go out
Yeah,
there
it
on the
does.
panel.
I just finally reached the point I was like, oh, get over yourself, you know? And
Yeah,
I just did it.
and now I enjoy because Diana's a whole she's so ball of energy. She reminds me of Joe. So Josie, I told Josie, I said Diana is a just a ball of energy. And so, and then Sonia, I enjoyed Sonia the other night or the other morning. It was your morning night. I enjoyed that so much. Um, and it's kind of easier if I jump in on somebody else's because I feel like I can watch the chat more.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever do videos, but
You never know. I didn't think I would either, Willow.
well, yeah, I'm still getting used to this, and apparently the camera isn't the greatest on this laptop anyways, so
Well, so
it's either
usually
that or YouTube, because I look better on StreamYard than I do YouTube.
yeah, it's weird
I'm
like
clear.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like
So maybe it's
that.
just YouTube, I don't know.
I get pixelated. It's according to how many people are in. Mama's waving. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, I'm kind of camera stupid when it comes to all this stuff.
Well, see, I've had help from Casey. He's the one that's.
There she is. Morning, MawMaw.
Do you hear Willow? Yeah, good morning. Yes, Joe. Yes, I think Diana can outtalk you. I think she can. I really do. But look, if it was the three of us on a panel, I just don't. I think we'd explode. I don't know. I just don't
Yeah, that
know.
girl's got some energy.
Well, think about it. She runs. She doesn't. She's. I'm trying to think.
I dream about running, but I've never really been able to run.
My ankles never would let me. They'd cramp up on me.
Same.
It didn't matter what size I was.
Same. Yeah, they're just always locked up.
Yeah, I could be running and then all of a sudden cramp,
Yeah. And it wasn't like a Charlie horse in the back of your leg. It was literally the joint going out of whack. And that's me, yeah.
But Joe, even yesterday, like I've been on 2 of her live streams because she just started doing as far as panels. And she has Judy. There's a Judy on hers too. So between, Judy talks quite a bit and I talk quite a bit. And then, Diana's usually she's watching the chat a lot. Monique says she used to run like an ostrich.
I wish.
I never had upper
I
body
dream about
strength.
running.
I hated
It's weird.
PE. I hated PE in junior high school. We had to do certain things,
Yeah.
to get your
Been there, done
grade.
that.
I never could lift. I could never do the chin pull up. I never had upper body strength. I couldn't do push-ups. Look, I just was, I was not athletic at all. I did run the 1 mile or run the dash barely enough to pass
Yeah,
because I
I couldn't
tried.
do that. I had
I,
the upper body. I could do curl ups. I could do
mhm,
lifts, but I couldn't run.
I never could.
And a lot of the stuff that they had me doing was actually tearing my body up. So in high school, after my freshman year, or yeah, it was after my freshman year, because I didn't have to take gym freshman year. But for sign up for sophomore year, my mom took me to my doctor and um, ended up getting referred to a couple of specialists, and I had papers from every one of them saying, please, excuse her
Mhm.
from gym because uh, my doctors did not want me in gym. And they said, unfortunately, if they will not pull you from gym, your mom's going to have to pull you from school. And that's
Yeah, I
exactly what
mean,
happened.
good morning, Annette. My cousin Annette is on Facebook. Well, my daughter was having a hard time. Of course, she was in oh, I bet you Joe, I can see that. Joe said she used to lift heavy, yeah, moving the patients around and everything.
Yeah, same here. I
Now,
worked in a restaurant when I was 16,
when
and
I
then,
did go to the sportsplex before the arthritis really hit me, I like doing the not the leg lifts, but well, I did that too, but not as much weight on it. But I like the one to where I would push, where I could push with my feet. But that I'm sure was not good on my knees. The exercises
yeah,
that I was doing in their gym, I should not have been doing. But my daughter, she was in well, she couldn't do push-ups in junior high. And then when she got in high school and she was in ROTC, that she had to do a lot of exercises and she could not do push-ups. I had to take her to the doctor and she was she grew rapidly at a that's why she always had leg pains and stuff. She's 6'1". And
yeah. I've got a friend who's got a granddaughter that is 14 and 6'2".
yeah, and it was very painful. And I took her
Yeah,
doctor and they said, well, growing pains is not funny. It is a real thing.
no, they're not.
He said she is growing um, quicker than her muscles can adjust. So
Yeah,
anyway, but
I went through
when
that.
when she showed them what happens when she done push-ups, it's like where our arms are a certain way, hers would turn, too much. And they said, no, she should not do push-ups. All right, Denise. Denise is going to go have her workout. You make me feel bad, Denise. I should be doing something.
Yeah, Denise Keynes, she got a call and her internet threw out completely.
It's going to get better when everybody gets back to work.
I don't know. I mean, I used to have tons of upper body, but like my shoulder line now, you can see there's no toning or anything there now, and it's atrophy from the
Mm-hmm.
shoulders being shredded. They are both totally shredded, and the upper tendon
Mm-hmm.
um, on both has snapped. The tendon
Oh,
on the back has snapped, and I have atrophy in my wings on my rib cage back there. Yeah, I've got full atrophy back there on both sides.
that has to be painful.
It is, but the spine is the main issue. See, I could be fighting to get injections in both shoulders, a knee, and my spine, but I don't. I just get them in my spine.
And then, they finally told me um, there's no use in doing mine anymore. They're not going to help. But now, if it gets real bad and I'm having one of those like weeks or so that my back's hurting me so bad, I could go to my regular nurse practitioner. I don't go to the doctor. I go to the nurse practitioner, and she would give me a shot of Oh, there's something she can give a shot of, and it does take the pain a little bit. It dulls it a little bit,
Yeah, takes the edge off.
but what's crazy is it helps my headaches. And I don't know, like when my back hurts so bad, my headache hurts, and I forget the name of the medicine that they give me a shot of.
Yeah,
Kind of hurts when they give it in your like rear end, but it's
yeah.
like will knock a headache out, you know.
I can't get shots in the shoulders or in my arms because of that, because of the damage. So they all go in my butt.
Yeah, that's when they
Some
always see
shots,
that.
everything.
That's when they always see that little tattoo.
Well, they always look at me, and I'm like, "Do you want to see? I'll take the disc with me of
Yeah,
the imaging." And I said, "Do you want to see why you ain't touching my arms?" Here you go.
and you do, you know. When they told my brother he had to live with the pain, and he said, "No, I don't." Um, I I used to wonder, well, how can people live with pain? I when I was in my 30s, I did not understand that. Well, I was like 29 when he had his back surgery and went through a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can they tell somebody you have to live with the pain? I don't understand that.
See, I've been living with pain on some level since I was a teen.
Well, I always had shoulder pain, and my grandmother would say, "You're too young to be complaining."
Yeah.
If I brushed my hair and I
Yeah.
tried to put it up or tried to braid it, my shoulders and arms hurt. But as far as being limber, I was able to touch my nose to my knees, and I was very limber that way. And so to now have those lower back problems is crazy
Yeah.
because I would stretch before I'd go walking, and I'd do all those things.
See, the lower back problems, for me, they started in my early 20s. Well, no, let me rephrase that. They started when I was 6. I was in a car crash, and my lower back was affected, and so was my neck. But the neck wasn't apparent until 3 months after the wreck, when you know how your bones, they stack on top of each other.
Hmm.
Mine did this,
Yeah.
complete torticollis. And it happened when I had reached up and was scratching the back of my head. I was sitting on the floor, leaning against the refrigerator, talking to my best friend on the phone. Took him 5 hours to get that arm down.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was cold. It was blue. It was just drained of blood by then. So it was excruciating when that happened. But
Yeah,
um,
my younger brother was sitting on the floor playing oh, what was it? The game Atari, I think, or where you saved the princess. But he was
oh,
sitting,
Zelda, Legend
huh?
of Zelda.
Uh-uh. No.
I don't know.
I
There was a bunch of them, but
Yeah,
he was playing video games.
yeah. And he's sitting in the floor at my house, and all of a sudden he can't move. I think it was his left knee locked up on him. And so he is about 6'3". He's a big fella. And
Yeah.
so it was hard for me and his girlfriend to help him get up out the floor. I had my pajamas on. So I took him to the emergency room, and he made me stay. You're not going to leave me, are you? They had to do surgery right away on his knee. You're not going to leave me, are you? And I'm like, I have my pajamas on. Which to me, pajamas was a sweatshirt and, you know, sleep pants or shorts. But
Yeah.
anyway, I stayed. He was scared to death, and but yeah, it locked up on him. So that's not fun when something like that happens. I've never had anything lock up on me like that, but I
Well,
know
boy, I
Mama.
have.
I've seen what Mama's gone through.
Yeah, my knee, my patella, my kneecap. it just flops over to the side. It won't stay in at all. Now I gotta black out the screen again here for a second. Hold on. Y'all don't want to hear me blow my nose.
That's good, Elias. But you just have to find somewhere when you live with, when you do live with pain, you do live with disabilities, or you can't leave your house. You have to still feel like you're connected. About time.
I really overslept. I'm sorry.
Well, since you came on yesterday, because really I wasn't sure what anybody's going to be doing with the, if that's going to be coming on with the holiday, and
Yeah.
I just slept in with Kevin, and so, but yeah, it's
Okay.
it's
You're
good.
allowed.
It's
You're
good
allowed.
that you have to have human
Morning,
connection.
LizzAnn.
Good morning, Willow. With your mic off and everything, I didn't know if you were sitting there.
I
If
was
you had
blowing my nose. I didn't want to scare y'all. I mean,
Look,
that could be a bit alarming.
Denise is making Alvin bring her a BLT. I done started the
She
BLT.
got hip trained. Something I noticed as soon as I popped in here, suddenly Dwayne went quiet.
I almost got a BLT yesterday, but
I did.
fine.
We grilled ribeye steaks yesterday.
Girl, I can't eat steak.
Look who
I
woke
was
up.
craving meat. Oh, there's Chica.
Hey, my Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Come here, Sadie. Come here.
Hey, Judy and Monique and Denise and Josie and Hetty and everybody else in the chat and Darlene and
here's my cuddle world.
Oh my goodness. My cat won't let me hold her, and Bailey is way too big.
Oh my goodness.
This is my cuddler.
Oh, beautiful cat.
She's a rescue from the trailer park here.
Oh.
She's got one ear quirked because she had a nasty ear infection when we got her.
Oh my.
When she got us, she showed up on my deck and was meowing at my door saying, "Hey, I belong here."
That's how cats
are.
are.
Like, okay.
That's how they are.
By the time I got ready I put up my glasses because I kept falling asleep. And Kevin said, "Just you ready to turn off TV?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Take off your glasses." I said, "Okay." I put my phone above my head so I'd hear it if it went off. And Bailey decided to get right up there on my pillow. And she settled in at my back, and I'm like, "That's okay." And I cut off the light, and I got to giggling. And he said, I said, "She's breathing on my neck and it tickles." So he was going, it was just tickling. So I had to kind of move my neck just a little bit where she quit blowing on my neck. But that's how she slept last night. So
oh my.
We just
thank you, Elias. Yeah, she's a sweetie.
As long as she is up and down, but when she is side to side and she takes up the bed.
Yep. It's like, where are we supposed to sleep?
And she doesn't, like I tell people, she doesn't look that big walking around here. But when she gets on the bed, she looks like a fattening pig.
Well, they stretch out too. The legs go out.
Yeah. But
go out.
Her butt, it'd be like this wide, no joke, when she lays out on the bed. And I'm like, you got diabetes. Her fat rolls show. And I'm like, And she probably thinking,
when crossways like that, it's almost impossible for us to be in the bed.
This
Yeah.
one sleeps with me, and I swear she takes up as much room as Bailey would.
Yeah.
She spreads out.
The cat gets on his side, then she gets on my side, then she gets back on his side, and sometimes she's beside me on this little I have like a bath mat, like little bath carpet thing on my bed because I like to feel. Well, sometimes I step out the bed.
Yep.
The cat
There you go.
feels like the carpet. I don't know how many times I step on her.
Poor thing.
And I'm like, well,
She's
kid,
Good
don't
girl.
lay there.
Bad spot to be. Well, Judy, actually, my dog got more sleep than I did. So I guess she's yawning because she's trying to wake up. I don't know.
Where was you that you stayed up half the night, LizzAnn?
Actually, I didn't stay up half the night. I went to bed early. Early for me. All right.
Early.
Yeah, I went to bed early for me too, about 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, well, no, that wasn't it. It was more
And
like,
this little football woke me up saying, "Mommy, didn't you want to get online this morning?"
I guess it was
Or
about
maybe
9.
me, you know.
You mean I was up later than you, Liz?
I just slept and slept and slept. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Well, I took one of my. He even said, "Have you taken your medicine?" I said, "No, I'm gonna go in there and get it because I was already drowsy, so I like keeping it in here." So I come in here and I took my medicine, and undoubtedly I did not drink enough afterward.
Yeah.
And Judy's gone. Okay, love you, Judy.
God bless you, Judy. Take care. God bless you, your family.
Bye, Judy. Have a good day. Stay safe.
But when I got fixed on the bed and when I laid real low, oh my gosh, one of the medicines just kept coming up in my throat. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I hate that.
So I kind of sit up a little bit. I reach for I always keep my unsweet tea somewhere near me, which when the water's down, it's kind of like just dirty water. But I took a few drinks of that, and it just kept coming up and coming up.
No.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, almost like if I'd stayed laying completely flat, it would have strangled me.
Yeah, you had to sit up.
Yeah, it scares me when it does that. So
Yeah, I don't like
had
that.
to sleep sitting up. Yeah. But
I love the cuddles, but man, the fur drives my skin nuts.
I know.
I have one of these out all the time.
Can I show what I got?
Oh,
It's either that, Willow, or Bailey.
shave all my cats bald. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Licks all over her toys. Then of course that smell gets on the bed, and I'm like, "What? Stop!"
Oh yeah.
All right, what'd you get, Liz?
I showed it on my channel yesterday, but I was going to show it today here.
Oh yeah,
my new apparatus to videotape straight from above if I ever have the need, like maybe art or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I want to show something, but anyway, it clamps on a surface and
looks like an old desk or work lamp.
Yeah,
it's exactly like mine. Like,
cool.
It's and it's reasonably priced too. I couldn't believe.
It's like a long arm.
Yeah.
Selfie stick.
So hopefully I can get up the nerve to videotape something.
Oh, I can't get it over. You're talking about like these lamps that they have the arms on them.
Yes.
Yeah. They adjust and they move up and.
Yeah, I've got several of those that I use with my workshop equipment and stuff.
Yeah. My grandmother used to have one that had a circular fluorescent bulb and a magnifying glass that we bought it for her because she was she used to tat, which
a magnifier lamp. Yeah.
So
I've got one around here.
She was
never got hooked up
seeing, even though she had her cataracts removed and all that. But so that helped her do her tatting much better. And so it was a blessing to her.
But my thing is, when you get started, and I said when you get started, because I know you are going to get started, and I know I'm going to get started. If it's not on Tuesday, like on here on our Tuesdays to show some stuff, it just takes a while to do art. Do you film it, and then do you?
Hey, MawMaw.
Hey,
Good morning.
love you, hon.
Love you too, sweetie.
You know, do you do some of the prep work first?
Mm-hmm.
Do you yeah, Lynn, we're gonna have to get back to that. We really are. The art therapy Tuesdays. Because we have a lot of artsy people now, and the last time we did it was the funky chicken, which went to Hetty. But I
Yeah,
think
that funky chicken was adorable.
oh, thank
Yes, yes.
you. But do you just do it upload it, or you make it faster progression where it doesn't take as long?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the best
all
way
of
to
the
do it?
above.
Yeah, I'm not sure
mean,
how you lay all that out. That whole production thing is beyond me.
Well, I did two. I did the part 1 and 2 for Dave, and I saved it so didn't put it out there until after he got his gift. And I showed how I did stuff, and they showed the paints I used and everything, and it was on the other computer, and all my stuff didn't save to that hard drive of Casey's.
Well, something I've seen a lot of people doing is they'll create a video, edit it down and everything, and then offer it in a premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
Then
know
you're
how
able to interact with them, with your guests, while the video plays.
And answer their
It kind
questions.
of speeds you up. You've already done the work.
Yeah.
That might be a way to go. I don't know.
It's just
I'm
I don't know
clueless
how.
on this stuff, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit, but now my phone, my iPhone does have different features. So if I did it on there through movie, let me see what it's called.
Yeah, iMovie or something like that.
Movie clips.
Yeah.
You can do it through there, and then go back and add like pop up words and stuff like that at different places. So
and you can edit out some sections and
yeah. So I can do it that way. Oh, there's Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Good morning, Vicky.
Vicky, I've been loving those wigs, honey. I've been loving those wigs. Do you hear
Yeah,
me?
her Trixie is just adorable.
I love.
How do you really feel?
You want me to get on my leggings and show you how much I love?
No, I don't want to get on your leggings, and we've seen love all over your butt already, dear.
Lizz, usually Lizz, I like Lizz's expression to be no.
I just recently got some leggings to try, but in the summer, yeah, I'm shorts. So they'll wait till fall.
Well, see, I stay cold-natured a lot, Willow.
I'm not. I sweat like mad. I've always been a sweater.
Hey, Lindsay, on Facebook. One of my girls I got to see grow up in church with my kids.
Sorry, Chica was getting in trouble.
Well, of course she is. She's a dog.
Well,
like, what can I do to distract my mama and get her attention?
She was irritating my husband.
I'll have to go back and watch. Go back and watch Will. Will doing a chit chat on his deck with some coffee. I'll have to go back and watch Will. eBay reseller.
Okay, cool.
Vicky, I said I'm gonna be Susie Q, but I don't know yet. But you guys, me and Traci's gonna do a hangout. Me and Traci one night. Might have to be after Keevan goes to sleep.
I think it would be, Vicky. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, look at, because she shed Robin. She's got several personas now. She's got Argyle the sock, Jerry the turtle, Banana. Oh, I can't remember. She got a little mushroom one too. I can't remember what the name of that one is. But they're cute. They're adorable.
and with the kids, when Kevin was not home, they know I had this caboodle. You guys remember these things? They come out when people was fishing and Ronco.
The hard shell cosmetic
You
cases.
guys remember Ronco? How they'd come out with all these different. Well, this was a rolling up thing. It had all these spaces, but you could roll it up, and it ended up round looking. Well, that was for all of my Halloween makeup and fake teeth and all this.
Oh yeah, the hexagon, the roll up hexagon. Yeah, I remember that.
So I would roll it out, and I used it all the time. Her son-in-law rolls his eyes. No, don't. That's okay.
We'll let them roll, honey. They're not going to get it until they get your age.
Yeah, and send him my way and tell him, look, roll your eyes one more time.
I think I just remind him with his wife, see what he's got to look forward to.
Look, you tell him, Vicky, you go to Norga's channel, see what happens when somebody rolls their eyes or glares their teeth at her. Yeah.
Well, Denise,
okay, Denise. Love you. Enjoy your company.
Yes.
Love you, baby. Oh, my love.
You reach a certain age where you just don't give a flip what other people think.
Well,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I did it with the
I done
kids.
got there. I didn't have to hit Medicare to get there.
Well, see, I did it with my kids, and then even one of my daughter's friends, she was telling her cousin, because they stopped by the week before last, and she was telling her, she said, I had more fun here at this house, and Miss Perlene will always be dressing us up in different clothes. So MawMaw was used to it. We could all be silly. We would go somewhere and we would all be laughing and could be silly and all that. But then when Kevin got home, it was we had to be quiet in the car. Yeah. Because he couldn't take all loud and all. But when it was us, yes, it was all open and silly and laughing and stuff like that. And it was the same with dressing the kids up. I had different wigs. I had all this kind of stuff, and they got to play in different hats even then.
That's so good.
So they took some of that, and when they become their own person, I'm like, oh wow, I wasn't like that. But then I have to step back and think, wait a minute. Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, Pearl Needy, that was a hoot. But what I enjoyed even more was the after duct tape drama from Sandy.
See, I didn't get to see that. I just heard about that.
Yeah.
She still got it on her channel. You can go back and watch it.
I did. I watched the Halloween, but I think after the main thing shut down, I think there was still behind the scenes. Sometimes.
Well, we all learned a very wise lesson. Do not use duct tape as breast pasties.
Oh, well, I could have told her that. Don't use Band-Aids either, so.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I'm just saying, my kids, but my kids would tell their friends. It was like, oh, yeah, mom tries a cat hairball medicine. Yeah, my mom does this, or my mom does that. I'm like, oh wow, why you gotta tell everybody? I mean, don't tell people your mom knows what these milk bones taste like, which I just told her now, hey, it don't matter. If Mel Gibson could show that he was eating one on one of his movies, but still, I don't eat them. But I do know that one of them, they smell like Sweet Baby Ray's, and I tasted of it, and they taste like Sweet Baby Ray's.
I don't even know what a Sweet Baby Ray is.
It's
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where do you live, Willow? Again.
Kansas.
Wait now. They got to have barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's out there.
I don't know if they do or not. I like plain old Kraft honey barbecue, so
I usually buy what's cheap.
I usually buy that on sale and keep a bottle in the cupboard.
If they
Yeah,
have Sweet Baby Ray's on sale, I'll get the great big old thing.
I don't do that much barbecue, so.
How many people do you have to cook for, Willow?
Just me or me and Sis.
It's harder to cook for just two people. The way things are packaged and
but I've learned.
You just eat leftovers.
I adapt well. I mean, I've cooked for huge batches of family down to just me, and I can modify a recipe pretty easy.
It's hard though. I was like, throwing out food which wasn't right. I tell them we had leftovers, and it was hard for me to learn to cook less.
Mm-hmm. Well, fortunately,
I adapted pretty well because
I'm sorry.
I've been single for since '93, so.
Fortunately, my husband doesn't have a problem with leftovers, and neither do I, so we're good.
Yeah, me neither. And I'll make up stuff and freeze it into individual things, and I can just make my own little meals and pull them from the freezer.
Yeah.
Well, look, I had to provide yesterday. Are you hearing this, MawMaw? I had to provide. I had to go fishing.
Lindsay.
I had to go fishing.
You had to go sweat through a store or what?
I had to go fishing. I had to go fishing.
Oh.
I caught catfish and French fries and some of them came battered. So anyway.
French fries are really hard to catch. They just don't want to come.
I know. And it was at the lake. It was at the lake, Captain D's Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I went fishing and provided. I mean, I'm just saying.
So is that kind of like at the carnival where you throw your hook over the curtain and they put something on it and you pull it back?
Yeah. So, we ate well. MawMaw had macaroni and cheese, double fried okra, and catfish. And
the okra sounds good. I love okra.
Even had the catfish feast with French fries and corn on the cob and green beans.
We had chicken and sausage gumbo.
We grilled
the other day and
ribeye, steak fries,
the leftovers,
and had strawberry shortcake.
Darn. Yeah. Yeah, he froze the leftovers, and so we had one of the leftovers.
Wait, welcome to our cooking channel. If you're not hungry when you get here,
you will be when you leave.
Well, I would think that talking cooking is better than talking bodily function.
Thank you. Yes, and
malfunctions. We could go there again. You want to change it up yet?
You see LizzAnn. LizzAnn will run.
You're killing me, kid. You're killing me.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Well, Vicky, you just think you have your grandkids and you're able to just pick up and go hang out with Sandy if you want to. And
yep. Or your family up in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, wherever they are.
Yeah, see, I've been single since '93. I dated once or twice. I was engaged once again. And yeah, the minute I said that I would marry him, he went dictator, so I kicked him to the curb.
Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, those relationships are hard. It's called get rid of them.
You don't try to dictate to an alpha female.
Right.
I got power tools. I know how to use them. Do not try to tell me what to do.
I have my own
There's MawMaw. Hey girl.
But yeah, there was nothing for me putting up shelves and taking my level, making sure the shelves was straight. I knew all that, and
Oh, I've done major deconstruction. I've done construction. Yeah, that stuff don't faze me a bit.
and I'd help Kevin until I couldn't. I remember having to hold something up on the front porch when he had to redo the roof on our front porch, and my arms felt like they'd never hold it up. And looking back, I'm like, how in the world did I do that?
Yeah, well,
I'm thinking, why didn't he make you up a 2x4
I understand
T-bill to
that.
help hold it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lindsay. Lindsay has migraines.
Lindsay, yes, Lindsay's been suffering with those for a long time. Lindsay, I'm going to write that down.
Yes, prayers for sure, Lindsay. I
You
used to have them
know,
too. They quit when I got my gallbladder out.
d-
Same with my dad. He went through the same thing.
yeah, you guys, our prayer requests today are many, so that a lot of people are in need. Uh-oh. Now let me see this again. Let me come out of this. All right, Vicky. Look, Bruce, don't tell me that I'm getting this and me not get it, because I love texture.
Welcome back, Denise.
So I love texture painting. So here we go, Vicky. This is what I'm getting.
Ooh.
That's what
Cool.
Bruce just done.
Oh, how nice.
And
Is that
Bruce,
on paper or canvas or?
it
I think
looks
it's on
like,
paper.
Oh, that's pretty.
and I like that it's shaped different. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's awesome.
So yes, he Miss Vicky, he said to let you know he's sending that to me.
How nice.
Uh-oh, I think there might be a little bit of ha 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 going on with Bruce. That's what I'm really thinking. And
yeah,
so much beautiful work, so much great work.
oh yeah, there's so many talented people.
Liz,
I'm
I turned
humbled
this
by that.
backwards. I turned it behind this way, but this way facing me on my easel until I get the exact thought in my head. So I won't, because I'm gonna paint over it, so I don't get
You should
distracted.
probably just paint over what's there, so you have a blank canvas, so you can get started.
Yes.
Paint it over with black or whatever you're going to do, or white. And go from there. That way, it's ready when you're ready.
I can't wait till I can show. I'm looking at MawMaw. You know what? Let me see if I've got. Yeah. All right. Let me cover what's got to be covered. Oh my gosh. What are you? Okay. Oh. I'm going to show your painting, but I have to get this loop that Casey bought. Whoa, there goes the maracas, and I mean really maracas. Okay, this is one of my favorites. It's been up on the wall, but it's been crooked, which I like it crooked. This is MawMaw.
Oh, awesome.
That's one of MawMaw's at one of the paint and sip.
Cool deal.
I like it.
Good job.
It's in here.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And I just have it kind of crooked. Kind of crooked. Gosh, MawMaw, I can show you art if I want to.
Oh, that Diet Coke's talking to me. Oh no. Her daughter did her nails and super glued her favorite kid scissors.
Oh Lord.
I'm right here. I had to put the painting back up.
Yay. Yeah, if it were hanging crooked, it would drive me nuts. Yeah.
Then this whole room would drive me nuts, because
no, only pictures hanging crooked would drive me nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I have weird things everywhere.
See, these are the scissors that I use.
Oh yeah, I have a. Where'd mine go? Here they are.
They're Fiskars. They're a kid's scissors.
Yeah, that's what mine are.
But
These
they
are.
have the large handles on them.
Uh-huh.
I prefer that to the longer scissors because I have more control.
I also have these scissors,
Oh yeah.
which I really
Yeah,
like.
but the handles on those are too small. These ones that I get, I got huge hands.
This
So.
one you hold like this.
Oh yeah, that would my
Yeah,
thumb would be destroyed from that.
but there's no place for your thumb is out on the outside.
I know,
And
and I've cut that open before. It's been stitched here,
I got you.
and I've got adhesion damage,
Okay.
and then the tendon on both of my thumbs is
Yeah.
destroyed.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I thought being three, like a pack of 3 scissors, and I'm hiding about in here. Let me see. This is a real small pair. Now this is a big pair.
Yeah.
And with my hand, arthritis in my right hand, with arthritis in this hand, they're better, easier to maneuver, and plus they're rubber inside. And then of course that pair.
That's helpful.
Yeah. So I'm getting to the point I have to find things that I can use easy. Things that grip easy.
Ergonomics.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm always looking for anything ergonomically friendly.
Bruce, you might chat with Vicky later, but let me honestly, you done on national YouTube said that's mine. So you can't go back on it because I know where you live. You live in Vermont.
And she will find you. She actually has your address because you sent something recently.
I sure do.
Oh, hey.
It's so weird having all of the videos out of sync to the sound. That is just strange.
What's that?
I said it's so strange to have all the videos are out of sync with the sound.
Oh, on yours?
Yeah. And I've checked, and everything's clicked. I'm on live. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's just YouTube.
See, Willow, I'm usually doing what you're doing, like if it's pixelated or I can't hear. And that's why I started making sure my phone's handy so I can hear. It might not, I'm hearing a little bit behind what StreamYard Live is speaking.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just have to do that because it gets splotchy. I'll be cutting in.
Well, I've got YouTube muted, and I'm listening to StreamYard. My phone isn't really equipped to be online for more than about 2 minutes. It's not a very good phone.
It's a StreamYard is a big drain on the battery of the phone, big time.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I do it on my laptop, and I have it plugged in, and it's laggy, but it works.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out all these quirks.
Yeah, ditto.
I've only done this, I can count on one hand the number of times I've done this because I just started doing it the other day, and it took me 2 or 3 videos even to figure out how to black the screen or mute the sound so I wasn't hacking hairballs right there for the world to see.
I will do that. Lindsay, let me do that, Lindsay. Just a minute. We can do that for a minute because I have been on 3 hours.
Seems like you just started. Hi, I love you.
I know you do. I love you too.
It's a good thing because I'd be in serious trouble.
Yes, ma'am. I just sent her the link.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, I told somebody, I said, yeah, you know that, okay, I've been on for all this time. And when you go to get off, somebody else comes on and it's like, well, hey. And then somebody else comes like, hey, Jen's Vlogs. Just like Jen's
Hey,
Vlogs.
Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, Vicky, I do the same thing. I have hands-off scissors.
I am so glad to get to see new people come in and meeting new people. And I guess after we're off this one and then I can stretch my legs, Diana's going to be on again. So Diana Brienne, I called her the correct thing, Diana Brienne.
So is she in the chat right now?
She messaged me and said her schoolwork, something about her schoolwork, but she'll be going on. So Jen, you guys, let me subscribe, Jen, and ring that bell, and I'll go back and watch. I heard that you lost your. Was it you that lost your? Somebody stole your YouTube channel. Was it you? Did somebody took it and you had to start all over again?
Oh no.
That has happened. So I think if I'm right, Jen's starting all over, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's been happening to people and it's awful.
And the reason you weren't even in there that day, and let me see who it was because he's new to me as well. Oh no, you don't want to talk to me. No. Let me see. Okay, it was Mr. Wandering Haggis, Jen. He came on just to tell people to please resubscribe to you, that you lost your channel. So just so you know, somebody out there shouted you out and asked people to please go in and subscribe to you.
My goodness.
And if you're just starting out, it doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but it's a lot of work, and plus memories.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of work. Even if you have 50 people, that's a lot of work. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, because it's like, do I even try?
But the memories, the memories is wonderful.
Everything, all your efforts and everything connected to it, like your memories and such, it's just lost.
Hey, honey, I can't see you, and you're muted.
Yeah, I had to cough up a hairball again.
Oh, Lindsay, she's piano player 1984. Hey, Vegan Realist. Hello, welcome.
Hey.
And a new friend here that I met, I think on through Diana, and I can't wait till I can go through and watch more videos. There we go.
Vegan.
Lindsay.
Hello, anybody there?
I'm here.
Jen, I have some videos like of MawMaw. I've had videos where she's in the hospital and I'm tormenting her. And
Vegan Realist is Jen's Vlog's son.
Oh, great. So yay, all in the fammy.
Cool
deal.
So, I've got great memories now with MawMaw. Me and my mother-in-law, Xshydovex, MawMaw, Fran. She goes by many names. And
I figured when I started this that my sister would steer clear, but she'll come stand up behind me and pipe out.
Good morning, Goswina. Good morning.
Morning, Goswina.
But yeah,
Yeah, if you hear a squeaky voice, that's definitely her. That ain't me. I don't squeak.
I'm gonna tell you that woohoo ride that me and her went to Starbucks. It was closed. I wouldn't take nothing.
Woohoo ride.
Yes,
Hey,
me and
Lindsay.
Mama took a ride 3 months. Hey, baby, 3 months. Mama had not been out of this house, and we took us a ride to Starbucks, and she held my the phone, and we videotaped it, and it was fun.
Yeah,
Hey,
I seen
honey.
that. I just didn't realize it was called a woohoo ride. Never heard that
Well,
phrase before.
I was so excited. I don't know how many times I said woohoo. And
Yeah, that's kind of the nickname for it.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I was so excited. Hey, little
Hello,
one.
piano player. Hello,
Hey,
little one.
hey, sweetie
Oh,
pie. How are you?
I can't hear you.
I know. I said I was thinking I can't hear
I
you.
think she's got some fancy dress on there.
Oh,
I
she's so
know.
pretty. She's
Plain
just so
dress up.
pretty. Yeah. Oh, she looks like her mama too.
She does. And
Yeah.
her mama was always so small, too.
She's precious, Lindsay. Just precious.
But I used so much energy the ride to there that I was just drained on the way home.
Yeah,
I
you
was like,
It was
resolved.
probably adrenaline just getting out of the house for a little while, and then you had an adrenaline dump afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's like, can I make it home and I need to go lay down?
Well, Monique, we love you. Thank you for stopping by every morning. And
Yes, Monique.
Ditto to
Monique,
everything Morgan said.
Mama said that she loves you. Bruce says he has to run. Be well, stay safe, and don't go into hiding until after I get my painting.
God's blessings, Monique and Bruce. Y'all have a blessed day.
Get your butt off the camera, girl. Got a cat wafting by again.
Yeah,
Huh?
well, it's just normal when you have pets.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know, but they
okay.
don't need to moon you up close. I mean, that's try to divert
Yeah.
that a little bit.
Poor
I
Monique
like
was
the cat knows what
adopted
it's
by
doing.
MawMaw, so she's part of the family. Bless you, Monique. Run while you can. Run while you can.
Lindsay, your daughter's adorable. She's just adorable. Thank you for sharing her with us.
I don't know why we
Yep, I
can't hear
agree.
you.
I think she may have been muted because the little girl was excited.
No, even whenever she's unmuted, I can't hear her.
It's sort of like what
No.
happened with my sister when she come on.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's hard for cell phones.
Yeah,
It's kind of tricky.
it happens to me too. I come on and I can't hear y'all. That's why I pop out, when I'm on my cell phone.
Okay, Haggard to Bruce. I'm so glad I figured out what that means. Have a good day. I kept reading it as Haggard. Couldn't figure out what in the world Haggard meant.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Well, Bruce, when you have a tough time, jump on with crazy ladies.
There you go.
Crazy ladies.
It'll put things in perspective for you. You'll be so
But
thankful for what you don't have to deal with.
why are you licking everything in this room?
Is that the dog or the cat?
The dog. No, the cat eats plastic.
The dog eats plastic.
No. Well,
No,
the
the cat
dog
eats
is
plastic and the dog licks things. Well, dogs do lick things. There must be something on there that's yummy. Oh, maybe it's bacon juice from those BLTs.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, Sonia, God's blessings to you, sweetheart.
go
Praying
to
the kids
bed.
are doing well with school and all already.
Love you.
Good deal. Good night, Sonia. God's
Good night,
blessings.
Sonya. Rest well, girl.
Night, Tanya.
Stay safe.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't do this. Oh.
Cool.
Well, one thing,
If you have on the scrolling banner down there.
I know I like that too. No. Oh, hi, Michael. Welcome.
Hey, Michael.
Welcome. I will go back and check all of the new people that have visited. Okay, now Lindsay's gone. I had her a message to write up there. I hope you're having a good and blessed day. And thank you for coming in. We're kind of winding down. You're lucky because I'm kind of wound down now. Sometimes I come out wide open, and then one morning we all was like half asleep, and we all come out like, I think.
Yeah, that's me today. I'm just kind of dragging.
And Traci, I guarantee Michael, Traci, if she was here, she'd be singing good morning to you and good morning to Jen. She has her own way of greeting each and everybody.
But she's not
was
feeling
she here today at all?
No, she's not feeling well, hon.
She got up.
She needs our prayers.
Yep, she got up and had to go back to bed. She's
oh goodness,
headache, I believe. So
yeah, she said.
Yeah, I got my spine injection. Was feeling way better, but then I had a GERD night. Got woke up by GERD and aspirated stomach fluid, and now I'm fighting a lung infection. So
oh no,
see, that's what that's awful. That's awful.
it is.
It feels like you're gonna strain.
Yeah, I you know, I just deal with them. They happen. But at least the burn is long gone. It's just mucus and infection. I'm on meds for it. I did that telemed thing with the doc and got what I needed.
Can you hear now, Lindsay?
Hey, Stillwater Nation.
All right. Hey, Stillwater. Hello.
Stillwater Nation. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, Stillwater. Yeah, we've made that mistake, Willow. We call it still.
And I even know that, but it's just brain fart.
Rolls out that way.
Super Dave said
Stillwater, common phrase in 70s music.
Yeah.
I think Super Dave said it's his fault because he was calling him that. And then that's how I met him. So I called him Stillwater, just like I say Diana Brianna. Her name is Brianne. Kim Cree is Kim Ricky. So I kind of have a name for everybody. And Lizz, I wait until she's not on.
So far, Willow has worked. I haven't had any.
You're so funny.
Almost back there saying, she's back there saying, no telling what she calls me.
Well, she refers to you as Fran often because that's your first name.
MawMaw.
I haven't had a lot of nicknames in my life. I mean, Dad called me Cher for a while in my adulthood, and as a child, he called me Pistol Britches.
I've heard that one. Yay!
Good Lord, I love that one.
Good to see you guys again. Justin and Christina's RV van live. Thank goodness.
Hey, Justin and Christina.
Yay.
Nice to meet you.
Mr. Wandering Haggis. You see that we have Jen Vlogs, and I did tell her that you put it out there that she needs people to build her channel back up because it was stolen from her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told her that's what you did. And that's what when you're a family of people that come together every morning, you lift each other up. So when you know something like that's happened, and it's always good when you find out that somebody's, that you don't even know behind the scenes is helping you out and shouting you out different places. See, you just Jen, you never know, do you? You never know who's out there. Oh, wait. All right, you guys, let me see. I wrote it down. Let me see what date. Okay. All right, it might be June 11th. No, when is when is Joy's big milestone?
I don't know.
Why did I think it was June 11th? I don't want to miss it. You know, it's her 500 video shout out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I wrote it down.
I wrote it down too, but which page and which year? I mean,
Well, it would have been the other day when I remember they were speaking of that the other day when I was trying to get on here. So what, Friday? I think it was that day.
June 11th.
It would be on your Friday page.
6 p.m. Eastern
You
Daylight
said June
Time.
11th?
June 11th, her 500th episode celebration, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
See, we got there in the end.
Yes, okay.
To the right page, and it was like 3 or 4 pages, 5 or 6 pages back. I just
In the
flipped.
meantime, don't forget Sandy's challenge ends the 31st.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I think, did she change it to next Sunday?
That is next Sunday, the 31st.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that is next Sunday.
Ooh, okay, get busy.
Yeah, she gave us 2 weeks instead of 1 week extension because of Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, you guys. I am going to jump off here and stretch my legs. Woman, jump off here. I'm gonna stretch my legs. And Diana, well, hey, Cinnamon Tyson. Good morning.
Hey, Cinnamon.
Good morning, Cinnamon. Good to see you.
But yes, let me put her link, and I will be going on there with her. Let me see. Let me pull her thingy up.
Yeah, I just got notification Sandy's going to be coming on about a half hour. I'm going to have to get off of here, and I still need to do a breathing treatment and eat breakfast, take meds, all that.
Okay, she's got it. Copy this, and everybody, if you have a chance, if you want to jump over there, it's called It's All About Happiness. Old ladies wear lipsticks, pajama live. I'm in my PJs going to college. Shout out. So that is what Diane's title is about.
Cool deal. Cool deal.
Okay, you guys, I love you. Say our goodbye.
Okay. God bless you, your family, and your world till we see each other again. Much love. And God bless.
Ditto to everything LizzAnn just said.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wondering. That I come on at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually stay on about 3. Today's been 3.5 hours. But if you still want to watch some crazy ladies, jump on over for about an hour on Diana's, and then you can jump right on over to Sandy's. So you can follow the women's. Much love.
Yep, just a wandering old bats. With the bat wings. I got bat wings.